Chat. We're here. Hey, chat. Welcome back to D&D. The music's still loud. How are we doing tonight? We're back. Panties is gone for the moment. He will be joining us shortly. But yeah, welcome into Tales of Valnaarmn. It is a homebrewed 5e campaign that I have written and play with my friends that I met online as well. So if you're here, sit back, chill, and we're gonna play some fucking Dungeons and Dragons on the internet. It's gonna be a sick time. So, all right. And who knows what they're talking about because it's always chaos. So, here we go. Hey guys.
Have y'all seen my? I don't know if y'all
Did you
seen
say
the
no?
scar on my arm.
No.
There we go. My
Yeah.
battle
Oh,
scar.
from surgery?
I got free dice from that Dungeons and Drafts thing that I went to
There
also.
we go. There we go.
Does it hurt still?
God,
No, not really.
really round face.
It's like tender, but not painful.
Really?
She gives no shits about life versus scars.
I went kayaking.
I've got a
last
round
weekend,
face.
so I was.
And that's a lot of arm working.
I
Real
went
quick,
kayaking today and my shoulder is blown apart.
Fuck. I want to go kayak. Come bad.
I'm gonna go kayaking too.
We had to rush because we're a bunch of Texas boys that were in Alabama kayaking, and when they tell us the river time, like, oh, it takes about 3.5 hours. We're like, okay, that's great. Two of them were assuming float time, as in like floating on a tube river time. So they were just going with the flow, which when kayak people give you kayaking time, they assume you're paddling,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not sitting and going with the river and drinking beer on your ass like a river tube.
Tubing's on a river.
Tubing's a huge thing in Texas.
Tubing's
never
a huge
seen
thing
anyone
a
do
lot
it.
of places.
I
Well,
want to go tubing
kayak
near
is
me.
too, but I would say tube, like in Texas, tube, like there is almost no kayaking. It looks like it's almost
Yeah.
exclusively tubing in
Tubing.
rivers. That's it.
You get in a tube, you drink a lot of alcohol, and you get drunk as you float down the river. That's how it is.
Good
Yeah.
time.
It isn't the smartest combinations of
Fine.
moving
Somebody-
water.
At least
Or
at least it's not like the freaking boaters. It's like driving drunk on boats, man.
I don't
Yeah, that's
remember. There
yikes.
was somebody I was talking to that went tubing and tried to play D&D with their group while tubing and lost dice in the river, which I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
duh. Like,
Speaking of dice, show us the
Wait.
dice fork.
Oh, I got
They
free
try
dice.
to use actual dice.
I don't remember, man. I just
Why-
remember thinking,
That's
what?
so funny.
Like
Well,
I feel like you could do
pretty.
that
Are
if
they
it's all on the
shiny?
phone.
I mean, kind of. They're new. They're not any shinier than any other, like just simple resin dice. But the other
New-
ones,
New business idea.
the new ones are kind of the same,
yeah.
but they're just blue. There's not multiple colors.
Wait.
New
What if you
business
put
idea.
dice?
Make dice that float in rivers.
True. Or put fucking dice into a contained situation and just shake it. You know what I mean?
Like a
In
boggle. Like
They already have that. They're like test tubes. They're like test tubes, and you
Yeah,
just
do
shake the
that.
dice.
Shut up. Let me be an entrepreneur.
It's already
no,
a thing.
I got you.
You know, like the tower storages where they give you dice sets and they're all vertical.
Oh,
Effectively, all they did was make it a little bit wider and significantly taller for all the dice to bounce in it. So you just keep all types of your dice in there, and you just shake it, and then they all roll, and then you can see which side because they have a marked side as the.
I got an idea. They play D&D by using a magic 8-ball and go, do I land this hit?
Yes.
seems
Ask again
unlikely.
later.
I like that.
I mean, that's
All
effectively
right.
the same thing.
So it's been a while.
Mhm.
Welcome on back. Last time, I have to kind of remember what happened last time. You guys made your way out to Ina's place of raising and encountered a few strange faces. And people weren't quite used to your kind coming into the town. But everybody was friendly enough. It threw a couple of you off a little bit and weren't prepared for just general kind-heartedness as opposed to some of the other places that you've lived in your life.
They're all liars. They're evil. They're worshiping a cult.
After conversing with the tree, or what she thought was the tree, Ina learned that there were some challenges, because you didn't talk to the tree, you talked to Melora in a different
Right.
place. But a challenge was presented for Ina and her party to prove themselves to Melora, to ensure that their capabilities were worthy of what she may ask of them in the future, which you did. Took you a second or two there at the end, but you did manage to figure out the puzzles and things that she needed you to, and sent you back to the base of the tree with a new item in hand, a small two-pronged piece of metal, old with time, tarnished, kind of like how silver looks after it's been sitting in a basement for years on end, in Ina's hand. And we ended with Ina saying, "Bip."
Is it just a tuning fork? Because that's what it sounds like to me.
You don't know. You guys have reappeared at the bottom of the tree, and Ina has a two-pronged metal
Does it
thing
look
in her
like
hands.
a tuning fork though?
Yeah.
We know it's probably not that, but it looks like one. Okay.
Yes, it looks exactly like a tuning fork.
Okay, thank you. I needed the visualization assistance.
What color is the tuning fork? Not tuning fork.
Like it's like a slight greenish color. Like I said, it's like silver after it's been left in a basement or in an attic for so long. Like when you go to clean out your grandparents' silverware and stuff, and you pull out actual silver, and it's got that kind of rough textured green
Tarnished.
stuff on it. Yeah, it's a tarnished silver color. Yeah.
We play in Elden Ring now. Let's go.
A quick
I-
thing, I'm not changing the names for the chat, or not chat, for the cameras on my stream because Panties will probably arrive later. So.
Yes, he told us he will be here momentarily, basically. So
Right.
just
So-
hanging out for them.
Right
Mhm.
now
Sorting-
in my
I'm
stream,
sorting
Lapras
dice
is
right now.
Panties and Brandy is Chaotic Lapras.
Yeah, time to embarrass your name, bitch.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You kind of fit the vibe of the name.
A little, yeah. Bit chaotic, yeah.
I'm sorting dice right now, so sorry I'm not conversating within D&D. I don't know
worries,
what we're
Oliver.
doing at this point.
I'm just gonna say Rosaline. I don't even remember what Rosalie was doing last, but she goes, "So, did we finish? Did you talk to your goddess?"
I didn't, right?
Briefly, she basically told you at the end of last time, good job, you've completed the task. Use this when, and the last thing she said was use this when you're ready to come find her.
Okay. I'm gonna tell Ranger what happened.
I see. Let me check if I'm ready for doing such an excursion. I'm checking her health. I think we should rest before we do anything.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Rose got waylaid by some dryads last time.
I remember now. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that was rough.
Wait, did I not get hit, or did I hit a long rest button at one point in time?
No,
feel
I
like
think
I-
you didn't get hit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
were
don't think
far
you
away
really
the
got
whole
hit.
time.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look
I'm-
at my spells. Let's
I'm pretty
see. Oh,
sure,
nope.
like in most cases,
I just
my
did-
character just stood up in the front and took all the hits.
From all 20
All of them,
dryads.
Yeah.
I told my dad about that, and he was like, yeah, that sounds about right. It's
Yeah.
like, it wasn't supposed to go that way, but that's how it went.
We didn't understand. We were like, I don't know, if we keep killing it like a Russian doll, will it eventually stop?
No.
No. The answer is no. It just made it worse.
I love how I went first and immediately hit the oh shit button because I shot 3 or 4 times and there was just
Yeah.
what nice.
Yeah.
A small army is now on us. Okay.
Yeah. I
gotta-
think we should at least rest. Fighting all those things has left me quite injured and exhausted, and I would like to take care of that before we head to see your entity.
All right. Yeah, everyone come to my house. Sleep over at Ina's. You know,
I
bringing you
mean,
back
just
into my
like the
house.
Prio Knight, you mean?
Yeah, but now it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have like cake and tea and coffee.
Yeah, I guess
You know,
Rose will be
fun.
like patching her wounds and shit while you're making cat tea and whatnot.
Yeah.
Will this count as a long rest?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Baron, you got any spell slots left? Sure do, buddy.
I'll slap a cure wounds on you. Why not?
Yeah, you just like slap my back, like good job, and then I'm just like, wow.
Baron
that
does
motivation
have
makes
spell
me
slots
feel
left.
better.
Oh, I rolled an 8. Nice. You get 10 health points.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
looking at something that I should have looked at before, but did not. So, okay, we're good.
You
Feeling better?
stupid
I know I'm a
nuts.
fucking idiot. All right.
I feel a little better, but I'm still pretty injured.
Baron said, okay, I can help with that. Hold on.
Yeah,
You know what?
You-
He's not here.
you brought her. You brought her to 39 out of 102. Congrats.
You're gonna get a 5th level cure wound.
Yay!
I mean, we're about to long rest, so I don't think it.
Matters, yeah.
Hopefully, the village gets ambushed in the night by the devils.
Oh,
These dice sets came with 2 d8s in it.
great.
Kind of wild.
Nice. It knows you're a warlock in heart. It's ready for that
30.
Eldritch
You get
Blast.
30 points of health.
Oh wait, Eldritch Blast is a D10.
I'm at 69. Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
fucking right.
And then he's actually
You're
gonna do
perfectly
the
healthy now.
gonna do the same to himself now.
I feel healthy-ish, but also strange.
Ah,
Oh.
I dropped my die. All right, he gets 20 back, so he's almost full again. He rolled like shit on healing himself.
Y'all really need to learn how to dodge attacks more.
Oh, that's not my thing.
You just get hit. That's your thing.
She bangs on the armor. Yeah, this usually takes care of it.
Armor
That's
will
right.
last longer if you don't get hit, though.
It's a pretty good set of armor.
That's what band's for. He repairs it all.
Yeah, I can do that. Ina, are you good? Do you need healing too?
No, I'm all right. I'm just gonna have a little nap and a tea and a crumpet, maybe.
Crumpets sound good.
What is a crumpet?
Like a biscuit.
It's a pastry. It's like, I think it's just bread. It's like a glorified croissant.
It's a
Fuck, I'm
glorified.
looking.
It's a croissant that
Crumpet.
thinks it's better than everybody.
It's
It looks like an
flaky.
English muffin.
Yeah.
All right, so y'all taking a short rest or a long rest?
We're sleeping through. Is it nighttime?
It's
Like,
late in the sun. It'd be about 6, 7-ish o'clock. The sun is like on its way down. You guys went here first thing in the morning, and it seems like have spent most of the day inside of the Feywilds, where time moves differently.
different.
So.
I
Can I gather herbs? Maybe like get like.
And you don't
Any
even have to
herbalism
really
kit?
roll for the what are you gathering the herbs?
Maybe a potion or something.
Oh, you have potion making skills?
Yeah,
You have a potion making
herbalist
kit?
kit and a poisoner's kit.
Oh.
'Cause I'm a
Are you
hermit
proficient in both
and a
of them,
druid.
though?
Am I
So
proficient? I don't know.
the herbalism kit just contains all of the instruments to like use on herbs. But also you can gather herbs around here. I mean, you've lived here all your life. You know where all the herbs are at.
What would I need to make a health potion?
Different kinds of herbs. I don't know the names of the herbs in particular, but there is. I have to find the page.
Hey.
There's a significant discount to making potions yourself. Like
Yeah,
even if you just buy the herbs, it's like a 70% discount, I think.
Or poison.
In
I'd like to make
traditional
poison too.
D&D anyway. I don't know if Fork is following
Yeah,
normal pricing.
it
even though I used
takes a
to
lot more
play,
time is the thing.
Oh yeah.
I used to play an alchemist,
Hmm.
but we like had homebrew potion rules, so I cannot help you here.
I just have to find the page.
I remember I had to collect troll's blood
Oh
for,
shit!
for my homebrew alchemist campaign. We like collect and bought troll's blood, and we used that as part of the healing potion making.
It says
I don't.
the DMG page 257 and 258
Okay.
have some of what you're looking for, maybe for poison at least.
My cat is.
That
strapped.
is not right. Oh,
PHB?
poisons are in here.
That's the player handbook.
Fun fact. I can eventually help you if you warn me ahead of time for a day.
I don't know. I'm not gonna keep spending time looking it up. I'll say that you
No
can
worries, no
gather herbs and things needed to make a health potion in the area. Just one. And if I remember correctly, a untrained person takes 3 days to make a health potion, but you would be trained in it, so it would take you a day's worth of work. You don't have to do it all at once, but it would take a day's worth of work to make a health potion.
Okay. Well, could I make poison? Actually, can I pick up poison stuff? Think-
Oh yeah, you
Because
can
we
do
have
that
large
even.
amounts?
You can do that even easier.
Yeah, I want to do that one.
That one's very easy to do because you guys know where to avoid in this area. And I forgot to put music on. Where is Ina's
Ina's
home?
just shoving poison
There we go.
ivy, sumac, and poison oak all into a
Some
bottle together.
nightshade. There's some berries that don't look too good, and
Some stinging grass.
how long do you want to, or how much, or how long do you want to work on making it?
Oh, I just want to look for the ingredients to make it. I
Oh,
guess.
okay,
Like,
easy
get them
enough. I'll say you have the ingredients to make 3 doses of poison.
all. You better not fuck with Ina.
And if you took the time, you could spend 1 day to make all 3 doses of those poisons.
Okay.
Poison isn't an insta kill.
No,
It's slowly over time.
but it does fuck
But
with people.
also,
It gives you
you can
disadvantage on
also
like
just add the
everything.
effect.
So,
Yeah.
all right.
Only there was someone who had a long distance weapon that could apply the poison to
That's what
like
I was
the
thinking
tips
you're
of
thinking,
something,
Will.
rather than someone to shoot it at people.
All right. Anything else?
As if Kazur needed more buffs.
I'll probably head back to that tree limb. I probably won't sleep in the same house. I'll probably take that watch from that distant tree limb I had made camp in before.
Easy
'Cause I
enough
don't
to
trust
do.
the citizens of the city.
Right.
Oh god, there isn't
I'll
a way
be-
for me to lower the audio on this.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
is.
could you
In
turn it down just a
settings,
hair?
And
Me?
then audio video,
Yeah, just a
and
hair.
then master music volume.
Is that better?
Yes, that's
Okay.
better.
I know it's not that loud on stream, but like in my ears, it was like
Mm-hmm. All right.
was- hard to hear me think.
Rose, you also
Okay.
do, as you guys go to sleep for the evening, realize that tomorrow will be the 3rd day for the ship to get ready. So by the time you get back, it will probably be,
Done.
done. Because you guys, it takes almost a full day to get back to Estalia from here.
Okay.
So.
She mentions this to the group while patching up her wounds and resting. She requests tea if you have any.
We have fully long rested, yes.
Yeah.
All right, dear. Here you are. It's my special homebrew, I think. And it's like,
So are we
I
in the
want it to
morning
be like
now?
the best tea ever. Everyone
Is
loves
this
it.
in the morning now, or is this before we rest?
Oh, I thought this was after we rested.
Oh, Rose, were you asking for tea in the evening or in the morning?
Evening. I was thinking she would do
Oh.
it before she goes to bed.
Well,
It's fine.
still, it's
It's
the best
okay.
tea in the planet. It's like this mix.
Is there, if you
I'll
would
say
like,
I was there for all the convo. I'm just waiting until they head to bed, and then I'm heading to my branch to kind of watch and sleep.
Gotcha. Well, if you would like to make a perception check, go ahead and do that, or we can continue on to morning.
Oh boy, starting the day off with a nat 1.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Classic.
But this isn't D&D 1 yet, so my roll is a 7.
Okay. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. You see people walking to and from their houses, going to bed for the evening. Little squirrel kind of runs out on the branch. Get distracted for a little bit. Shake your head. All right, back to it.
I'll
You-
play with it. I'll pull a nut out and offer it to the squirrel.
I put a nut out.
You all find your beds for the
Ew.
evening, quietly and calmly. Nothing. Seems like this place is pretty discreet and keeps itself well hidden. So there's not much that really happens around here except for the people doing their daily tasks. So easily sleep and awake in the morning to the sounds of the woods, birds tweeting and bugs buzzing.
Ooh, I have to roll.
You do have to
Yep.
roll.
Oh boy. A
Gotta go on the
2.
werewolf
A
chart.
2.
Oh boy.
How do I feel today? Angry.
Oh!
Ah, woo! Yeah.
Where my notes go? Oh god.
I think that's what you rolled
It
last time
is
too.
the
All right.
3rd of the 7th month. I rolled a 3 last time. I
Yeah.
think. I've been noting it.
So what is like the day?
The 3rd of the 7th month.
We're like in the 20s. So it's definitely not the
No.
3rd.
We
No,
went
we've
to a new
already
month.
passed all the 20s for journeys and stuff. Yeah, I've been keeping count every time the day passes.
Damn. Okay.
I've been noting it on the margins of my paper. I got it.
Somebody's
our
got to keep me
timekeeper.
honest.
And
I need to- I
what
wonder
was
if
the
there's, like, a
moon
D&D
cycle? I've been
calendar.
documenting that too. I'm trying to
Well,
remember. We're
there-
almost at a new moon.
There probably is
That I
a
can keep
D&D
track.
calendar, but not for. I doubt for my world. I'll make one. I can make one. It won't be that hard.
Well, like, isn't there 7 months, and I could just keep up with? Oh,
8.
that goes
Eight.
through.
8 months, and
Mm.
then there's a winter period where we don't keep track of months. But you said it's like 2 months time usually. It's the winter time, something like that.
What?
I
What?
remember all of
I'll
this.
I'll make a
because I
calendar.
love the calendar time.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
only
you better.
ask because I'm trying to keep track until we hit Rose's birthday.
Yeah. I don't
And
remember
Rose
any
will
of
make
this
a big deal out of it.
All right.
Today's session, Fork's like, all right, you're in the middle of a battle. And I'll be like, nah, it's Rose's birthday.
Oh
Oh.
man.
I'll say I meet them at the tent entrance and wait for them to both wake up.
Okay.
So, oh, are we awake? I figured we were awake at some point.
Yeah, you came awake with the morning light and the not bustling but movements of people through the town that you are currently in.
So as Rose is like putting on her armor, she's talking to Ina, going, so do we need to do the... She points at the tuning fork. Today? I do know that the ship should be complete by today, so, we could start heading back. But I'm not sure what you would want to do since I don't know if you finished everything you need to with your goddess.
I think the goddess just kind of wanted to fucking fuck with me, to be honest. I don't know why she even want me here, so...
She is a chaotic individual, from what I know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go to the tree and talk to her a little bit, see what she wants me to do.
Yeah, if she says anything, we'll help you with it. But if not, I wouldn't mind going back home.
And seeing a new cots.
Sure, that's why.
My internet is bugging, in case y'all see me freeze or anything.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay. I'm gonna go back to the tree and I'm gonna go bing, 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 like that as I go.
Okay. Hey, he's here. All right. You make your way
Yay.
back up to the tree. You kneel down in front of the altar-like area in between the two large roots of the tree that grow outwards. Your little wooden frog is still sitting on top of the like the altar part of it. It's not really an altar. It's like a part of the tree, but it's just sitting up there in the middle. A bird flies down and lands on your shoulder as you're sitting there. And
Camera's all lined up.
what do you say?
Sorry, what?
What do you say?
To the... What happened? Sorry, I missed the very end of what you said because Ranger said something. The thing popped up and distracted me. Sorry.
A little bird lands on your shoulder as you approach the altar. You're kneeling and you're starting to meditate or pray at the bottom of this tree.
Be like, hello, my darling. Be... Dink, dink. Okay.
Flies on off.
What? I didn't catch that. Right, I'll touch the tree. Pew!
Okay. You touch the tree. Feels like a tree.
I'm gonna be like, so it's like that then. And I'm gonna turn around and put my butt to the tree and touch the tree with my butt.
Okay. Feel your butt is now touching a tree as well.
Nothing, eh? Alright, guess we pop off. Bink. And then she's gonna go bink, bink. That was a sign for me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk off.
Alrighty. So you watch as Ina plays with a small bird on her shoulder, reaches out, touches the tree, turns around, sticks her ass in the tree, and then does her little bink bonk dance back to you guys. You guys have had a long rest, by the way, Baron, so you can click that button.
So, what did the goddess say? Are we free to go? Please, she said yes.
No, actually, she said we have to stay here for like another month. And we're not allowed to leave.
Roll
She's
a
gonna make us
deception
all-
check, Brandy.
And can I roll an insight on that as
No.
well? Well, my passive insight's probably
No, you
good
can't.
enough.
Okay, you're
My
not.
passive insight. Uh.
13 is only.
What do I roll? Insight?
Yeah,
I guess
yeah. Sorry, I was looking at other people's.
Bad.
But yeah, Baron and so Baron and Kazur, you're like, okay, she's bullshitting us, and you go back to like putting her armor on or making breakfast or whatever. But Rose is very concerned now.
A month? I don't know if I could last a month here. Oh, gosh. There isn't enough resources to really keep me alive here.
I'm just gonna watch her spiral for a second, and then I'll be like, I'm just joking.
That is a cruel joke.
Is my house really that bad? I know they don't wear shoes around here, but come on, they're nice people.
Was it really that hard to read through her, Rose?
Excuse me, I like to think I'm a good liar.
I mean, that was a pretty obvious lie, though. You kind of even put the inflection of sarcasm in it, so it was pretty
No, I
hard not to hear.
didn't.
If it makes you feel better, I'm a little stressed right now. So,
Why are you stressed?
You have to bathe in front of people.
Gestures to everything.
We're not in combat. We're not being killed right now. We're about to get on a giant ship and go to one of the most well-guarded cities in the world.
yes, that's fine. Just being here specifically.
Oh, I agree with you there. I don't trust anyone around us.
Ina's gonna take like actual offense to it and go, and walk off. She's gonna go see I don't remember what his name is. Fuck.
Did I?
False wheelchair
Sorry.
boy.
Oh,
Little wooden wheelchair.
you didn't write his name down?
Esterok?
That's it.
Hey, there you go. It's Ina's home. She doesn't even remember the guy's name.
I did write it down, but I didn't save the notepad.
Oh, okay. So you make your way over to his living establishment, and you notice outside there's a few new little bits and bobs that are hanging out from strings on some of the protruding wood. You kind of knock and look inside, and he's sitting by a window. Currently, he's got a book open in his lap. Hello there, Ina.
What's his name? Shit.
Estarok.
Estarok! And I'm gonna go hop into him. Like, you've seen the world.
A bit of it, anyway.
Are we savages? Really self-conscious.
Oh, Ina. You know, I think we are, but that's not a bad thing. You know, people like us don't need to have civilization to live in a community. So, by definition, I do believe we are, but we're good ones.
True. You're right. You always know how to make me feel better.
And do try. Oh God, we're hugging mood today. I see. Okay. Well, did you and your friends get what you needed from Melora?
Yeah, we did. She didn't talk to me this morning, though.
Oh, she's. No, much like me, it takes a while to wake up sometimes.
To be honest, I think one of our little angels, whatever they are, I don't know, persons,
Dryads.
No.
Oh.
The guy that talked to me, that was like mossy or whatever.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's like, I think he was hitting on me.
Oh, was he now? I would put it past her or her people.
That's true. I wouldn't put it past anyone to hit on me. And then she'd be like, all right. Well, we have to leave soon. We're going on a boat, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to reach me for a hot minute.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm glad you could at least come by and say hello, even for a short time such as this.
True. All right. Well, we're about to go, but take this. Just to keep everything going good for the while, and I'm gonna give him like 5,000 gold.
Jesus.
How much
giving
gold do
scale
you have?
He's giving scale
6,500.
bounds money to him.
I don't
Oh,
know. He like she doesn't care about
Did
it.
they even use gold here?
they use
Yeah,
it for things that they can't get here. They do trade ever so often with Estalia, but it's not like they go out on a spending spree and like buy booze and everything like that. It's like as necessary, like if they need nails to build the houses or something like that. Oh, this will surely keep us going for quite some time. We do appreciate it.
Of course, I've never seen that much money in my life, and now I have it in my pocket. Bah! So, have it.
Understood.
Enjoy.
Can probably be dangerous with that much out in the world as well.
Not for me.
Brandy have left?
1,500.
Oh, yeah, that's about. Damn, you were rich.
Yeah, I was. I don't. Enid does not spend money.
Yeah.
How did you have more than like? It's like 1,300 more than I have.
Because
What
you
the
guys
fuck?
buy armor and weapons and shit, and I don't.
Yeah.
True.
I
gave
have
it to the
900.
church.
Yeah, I think I give money to the church too. So, but I have 900.
I mean, this
personal
is
gold.
kind of like her giving money to her church. Just a
Yeah.
lot
Half
of
my
it.
No, it's
paycheck
my
goes
community.
to the church.
I know. I'm just making kind of like a reference to that, but
I guess technically I'm the richest right now because I'm holding 12,000 gold from my family for the ship stuff.
Mhm.
True.
True.
So.
Can I? Sorry, are you done, Brandy? With
Yeah, I'll give him a little hug and a kiss, and I'll be like, "Do you need to be wheeled anywhere quickly?" Like,
Oh no, I'm enjoying my book today.
Oh. I'm gonna wheel him into like a shady spot then.
Oh, thank you. It does get hot sometimes in the sun.
All right, love you. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.
Love you too, as well, Ina. Have a wonderful, safe adventure.
question:
Hmm.
Would I be able to retroactively today have cast? I mean, it's for your boy Esterog, but would I be able to, like, as soon as I woke up, since Kazur drew me that wheelchair, I was gonna cast Fabricate to build him a better wheelchair out of just some just some some scraps,
So the
like
wheels aren't
wood
square.
and wheels and some like gold that I
Use the
have.
gold that Ina gave him. Make a solid
Yeah.
gold.
Solid
Well,
gold
just
wheelchair.
some of the silver and gold that I have to kind of make a wheelchair for him so he can kind of get around on his own instead of having people push him around
Yeah.
on square wheels.
So it takes 10 minutes to cast. So I'll say Ina says, I'm gonna go see Esterok, and you're like, I have an idea. And by the end of your conversation, Ina, you hand the gold over, give a hug and a kiss, and kind of move him. And as you turn and look, you see Baron is walking in the door with this it's made out of the same wood and material in the area, so it's got the same kind of aesthetic, but the wheels are like perfectly round. It's a much more comfortable seat for him to hang in. It's made out of like hemp rope, so it's not as hard and uncomfortable as like the wooden back and seat that he is currently sitting in. Looks like it'll be easier to control, and maybe he could even wheel it a little bit by himself instead of always having to have somebody push him around. As Baron walks in with that, and you turn him, what is that?
Ina's gonna be like, I'm gonna kind of go up to it and be like, did you make this? She's gonna have tears in her eyes.
I had a little help from my boy Horadin, but yeah, I mean, for the hospitality.
And I'm gonna be like, look how nice it is.
It is very nice. I don't know how to thank you for this.
Oh, no. You gave us a place to stay, and I mean, you helped raise my pal Ina here, so
Ina, here, help me up. Let me test out my new wheels.
I'll get in piggyback position.
I'll I'll see that piggyback position is gonna be fucked, and I will help lift him.
All right, so Ina, you kind of get in piggyback position, and Baron, you come over and help him up by getting the arm of Esterok, and Esterok kind of places his other hand on Ina's back and doesn't go for the piggyback. Might have been a little more dangerous for him to hop on your back than it is just to stand up and walk a few steps, but he sits down, and you can watch as the body becomes more relaxed as he doesn't have to fight against the pressure points pushing it against the hard wood that he normally was. He becomes more relaxed, the eyes kind of drop a little bit, and just seems overall much happier in this chair opposed to the other one.
Yeah,
I
I
just
mean,
picture him going like,
that's
wee, and zooming around.
I feel 30 years younger, 300 years younger.
Yeah.
There's a
I mean-
magic on the chair that he just moves it with his mind.
There is. It would take time because enchanting is not a quick
True.
process, and you currently do not have any more enchanters left in these lands.
We used them up.
So,
We do have
Sure.
one. He's just kind of an ass.
well, he's not an enchanter.
He's
He's
not an
just
enchanter,
he's
he's
just
a
a
thief.
wizard.
Hi, Weebo.
He could
Um,
enchant
Oh,
things, and he can enchant things. It just takes a little bit longer. But
Well,
I,
we'll keep that in mind.
I'll let him know. Yeah, it's based off of a design from Kazur's lands. Yeah, circular wheels. Who would have thought?
indeed, we tried our best, but our tools are quite
You know-
old at this point. But hopefully, with the help of what Ina has given us, maybe we can find some more, especially so that this doesn't fall apart on me.
Well, I mean, if you never need any advice, reach out to the Temple of Moradin in the city over there. I mean, they'd be happy to build you
Mhm.
some stuff
Morden.
if you need it.
I haven't heard the name Morden in a long time.
Yeah, he's kind of goofy, but
He is
if you like
fairly
him, don't say
goofy,
anything
but
bad. Just go with it.
Praise be
You're-
Morden.
you're calling Morden goofy as a follower of Melora is quite a good joke.
Yeah, yeah.
But
it's-
I will keep that in mind if we need to send out for something of that nature. Thank you.
yes.
Now, we'd like to get back to my book.
Of course, of course.
Enjoy it.
I
Take
will.
care.
You
Can I
as
see
well.
what it is?
Make a perception
Is it
check.
smut?
Make a perception check.
Tusk love.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck is it? Persuasion. Performance. 18.
18. You look as he sits down and you begin rolling him back over to the shaded spot, and he kind of flips it over so that the title of the book is visible to you. And you read it, and it's got this wonderful engraving on it of a golden dragon wrapping itself around the limbs of a tree. And it says underneath in gold filigree, Dragon's Ickling.
Okay. Dragon's Ickling.
Ickling.
What? Say it again? Spell it again?
Ickling.
Okay. I'll just be like, we've seen a dragon, you know. And I'll walk off.
That is a wonderful thought. As you walk away, that's what you hear him.
That fucking asshole. Okay.
All right. We all gather back up. New wheelchair given. Lumps of gold dropped.
You ready to hit the road?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wait. 1 moment. And I'm going to go to like all the barrels and buckets and shit like that and pick up a shit ton of apples and pears and stuff like that.
Easy enough
And
to
I'm going
do.
to fucking bring a sack of, I'm going to like hobo sack it of tea bags.
Okay. So, as you guys are making your way out of the village, Ina's just darting house to house, saying goodbye to people, picking up pocketfuls of fruit and veggies. And then at one point, she like rips a piece of her cloak off, puts a whole bunch of tea leaf and tea material into it, looks around, finds a stick, ties it to that, throws it over her shoulder. Yes?
Can I retcon something?
What?
Can I say at some point during this thing I sewed more pockets onto my thing?
I mean, you never really had time to do it with everything you did. I'll say before you leave, you can do it while they're all finishing their breakfast and stuff, but...
Just one, like 2 extra pockets.
Okay, 2 extra pockets is easy enough.
Okay, they're big pockets though.
Okay, to hold animals, I'm sure.
No,
Like
to
this
hold
one.
more salt.
To hold more salt.
To carry salt and tea.
Okay.
Just for salt and tea.
So she throws the hobo bag of tea over her shoulder, and you guys make your way out of Ina's home, being led back through the woods by Ina. Seems like it's not as trappy to get out as it is to get in, but she leads you out of the woods, or out of her woods, and back into the thick, heavy, temperate climate of the woods surrounding her home. As you guys make your way back to Estalia.
You know what would be cool? If like, never mind. I was gonna say, if in like a secret area, it's like, oh, to get in, you have to like fight through, but to get out, you get pushed up with a gust of wind and woof, and then it brings you down somewhere else. And then you're out. Just a thought.
Just a thought.
Just a thought for your next.
We
game.
jump on mushroom pads that bounce us and keep
Two!
going. You know?
Oh, and then you get this giant leaf that you can use to blow gusts of air and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, Is this
Is that
Zelda?
Oh, it
Very
is.
familiar.
There's mushrooms that you jump on in Zelda?
No.
Oh.
I was going towards Zelda. Anyway,
Okay.
I was putting Mario Kart in it.
Oh, true.
you guys make your way through the woods, following the road back to Estalia. We'll do this in 2 sections. So first section, 2 people roll or 1 person roll with advantage
For what?
for the
Rolling
first
what?
section of travel. Perception.
Me.
Not me.
Perception. I think I have decent perception. I bet Kazur does too.
I do
I
as
have
well.
+8.
Yeah, I have. What do I have? Oh, I have +5. I bet you're better than that.
I'm +6.
Okay.
Ian-
Me and
Do you?
Kazoo.
Me,
Do you
me
wanna
and
do-
Eno roll.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's both
Beep.
roll.
Uh,
Ooh.
25.
25.
Yes, I count with my fingers. Fuck you.
Oh, because
I'm
we're.
back.
Yep, yeah, there you are. I was gonna say, oh, he froze.
Okay, 25.
Both got 25. All right. So the first part of this journey is gonna be the. Did somebody draw? No, there's a
No.
rock right there. Okay, I thought there was a little horse. No, Ina, I know you've been drawing all over the map. It's fine. But anyway, the first leg is going to be that blue road, as this one is a little less traveled. So the first section, you guys make your way, get a couple hours in, just kind of walking along. Everything seems fine. You don't see any animals out of the norm. A few deer off in the distance that skitter away at the sound of your armor clanging down the road. Some squirrels follow along in the tree, very interested in what these new people are doing in their woods, as Ina talks to them and feeds them little nuts and berries out of their pocket. And as she finishes feeding one of them, she looks up. Kazur, you're kind of over her shoulder watching as well. You both, because you rolled the exact same, catch a glint about 200, 300 feet into the woods off the left-hand side of the path. It's like a piece of metal or something. You're not entirely sure. It just caught the sun just right.
What was
I'll immediately draw my crossbow and point it at it.
Okay.
not? I'll cautiously kind of go up to it. With
I
my
mean-
You
staff
see it,
out.
Eno?
It's like Ina sees it, but it's also like 200, 300 feet away.
No,
So it'll-
I'm like verbalizing like
Mhm.
to the
Sorry.
group. Eno, do you see that?
Yeah, you do.
Is it some shadow or something? Sorry, I got a text from a delivery driver.
It was a glint of metal.
They saw like a glint of metal about 300 feet off the path.
Should we go to it? To
Tell
wait,
you
the
what,
left? So towards
seems-
Estalia.
So you guys
Well,
are
we're-
about here, and you.
Oh, I thought we were here. Okay.
This is in the middle of this. In the middle of this part of the journey is when you see this.
Okay,
And it's
so to
it
the
would,
left, like here?
Yeah,
or-
it would be like up here somewhere.
Okay.
Tell you what, y'all stay right here. This is where my expertise comes in. I'll slowly go into it and approach it, get a visual, and I'll come right back.
Okay.
All right. Don't die.
How thick are the tree canopies here?
Can I? Yeah.
They're pretty
Do you-
thick. It's not like a straight like jungle overlap, but it'd be fairly easy for a dexterous person to make their way through them.
Do you need Mila's help? She can assist in whatever way a bird can.
I think we lost him again.
And-
Oh, there
yeah,
he is.
I don't know what. So it's a straight. I heard that and then it stopped.
It's not like a jungle canopy where it's overlapping limbs, but they're close enough together that a dexterous person could probably make their way through the canopy.
Okay, I'll climb up the tree and try to make my way to it through the canopy.
Okay,
And then
and
Ranger
yeah.
offered Mila.
Yeah, I offered Mila too. You can use my bird.
I mean, you could just send the bird to follow me, I suppose. I don't know its commands.
Mila, return if Kazura's in trouble, okay?
I say that to Mila. Does she get that?
yeah, He like nods, blinks the eyes, and flies on off. Kind of like a tree or two away, just kind of follows Kazura's path.
Oh,
So you're climbing the tree.
and then from branch to branch, I'll Naruto will run my way.
Okay.
But
Good.
more
Oh,
stealthy
yeah.
than that.
Make an acrobatics check for me,
Like actually stealthy though, and
Mhm.
careful.
and roll a stealth check while you're at it too.
Okay, acrobatics is 15.
Okay.
Stealth is that's a big number. 27.
27. All right. So as Kazura climbs this tree and kind of gets low on a branch to find his next one that he moves to, you guys hear and then he jumps, and then you watch as he kind of just disappears into the shadows. And the only time you ever see him is when there's a beam of light stretching through the canopy, and you just catch this glint of black cloak jumping in between trees, making its way towards this glint of metal that you guys saw.
Cool.
That's scary how good he is at that.
Yeah. But I'm glad he's on our side.
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure I would be dead.
Yeah.
How close do you want to get to it?
Until there's no longer like a tree line blocking it, so maybe like
Oh.
or what can I is it just in the shade of a bunch of trees as well?
Yeah, I mean, there's not really a clearing here. I'd say to get a good look at it, you'd have to get about 60 feet away to be able to see it without tree or brush in the way.
I'd get that close and like probably hug the side. Like I'm thinking like from it 3 trees back probably. Like I'm
Okay.
on the 3rd tree. There's 2 trees ahead of me, but I have a clear line of sight, but I have
Okay.
a number of distance away from me and obstacles.
So you sneak your way through the tree limbs. Every now and then you hear of a bird flying past you, because Mila has lost you. She has no idea what's going on at this point. He rolled a 27, all right, and it's a bird.
The bird lost me. Jeez.
So Mila knew the general direction, and it's just kind of it every now and then hears you land on a branch, so it's like, oh, okay, I'll stay close to there. But you get to the tree that's about 3 away, and you kind of got to drop down once. You drop down and you look, and you see there's some sort of weapon that has been slammed and is stuck in a tree with something on top of it, and it looks like a suit of armor laying against the tree on the bottom.
No sound, no person. Can I do a perception check to see if I
Roll a
like,
perception
hear-
check.
Okay, not bad. 19.
19. Okay. You don't hear anything out of the norm. The same bird sounds, bugs buzzing by your face. There's a few small foxes off in the distance that you can see that are grazing. You squint your eyes and take a little closer look at this thing now that you've landed and you know you have a view of it. It appears to be some sort of sword has been slammed into this tree, and decapitated whatever person is laying against this, as the head is resting on the blade and the body has sunk into the bottom of the tree.
Ooh,
Oh.
that's bad.
I'll get down closer to investigate the body, see if there's any identifiable things, but try and like hug the corner of the tree. Or
Okay.
like as I approach, wait a few minutes or like wait a minute or so to just scan, see if it's well, I guess okay, first question. From my perception check, could I tell if it was old or new or recent?
From that distance, you couldn't really tell. Getting up closer and closer, I'll keep the same perception check. You can tell the armor's rusted. The head is in a helmet, and it looks like it's decayed, but it's not skeletonized yet. So it's not.
No wet blood. This is
appears to have
affair,
happened a
so-
while ago.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, I'm pretty confident whoever did this is probably gone.
Is this music?
We're
Uh-oh.
creepy box.
I'm scared.
Ooh. All right. So as the music setting changes. All right. So noticing those finer details as I approach, I'll be more confident in that likely the person who did this is gone. So I'll go up to investigate, but trying to stay stealthy still.
Okay. You move up to investigate. Excuse me. And you see the body that has like sunken down to the bottom of the tree is dressed in like it would be like the equivalent of a half plate set of armor that you're used to seeing. There's a few differences. You've not seen this style before either between the guards and Astalia or any of the mercenaries that you may have seen. It's very different, obscure. You're not entirely sure what's going on, especially since it's rusted. If it got cleaned up, you might be able to get a look at it, but it seems to be some sort of dark metal, and all the seams of where the plates are put together have a lighter color filigree in it. Might be red, might be yellow. You're not entirely sure with the rust covering it up. The head on top has a full helmet on, the one that comes around like from Lord of the Rings, the Rohan soldiers. It comes around with the nose plate. And then it comes to just a pretty standard point on the top. No engravings. It's the same color pattern as far as you can tell as the rest of the armor. The head laying inside, like I said, has decayed, so the skin is sallow and sunken, and it's just kind of sitting there. Eyes are gone, but you can tell that this was a human at some point. It's not some different race or anything like that. You can tell that it was a human. And the blade that is slammed into the tree resembles a like scimitar type weapon. It starts off skinny, curves, and grows large at the end. But you haven't seen one made this way before. And the odd thing about this one is it's just the blade. It seems that the handle/hilt has shattered off, probably in the impact of whatever this event was, as the blade is buried about 3 inches into the tree.
Jeez.
So the hilt is broken and shattered off, and the blade is completely clean. No rust. The blood is gone from this event that has transpired. But it is shiny and new still.
I'll ask out loud to my other self, what do you think about this?
Sorry,
what in some hell are you talking
I
about?
think Fork knows what I mean. The part that sticks with me. I'm trying to be
Oh
vague.
god, another
So,
demon.
you guys-
Fuck.
This is really good because you rolled a 2 today too, so it's
It
really
is.
gonna freak him out. So you guys watch. You can see it, or you watch the branches rustle. You can't see him per se until he gets really close to it, and then you watch this black streak fall out and kind of move between the trees slightly. And then you watch as that whole area just kind of turns to shadow. There's no more light breaking through the branches. You're not entirely sure what's going on, but he hasn't cried for help yet, and Mila hasn't flown back in any distress.
It's because she's dead.
But
Excuse me?
you ask that question, and a voice kind of solemnly whispers through. Oh, mistakes. Somebody made a big one. None of you know this.
Exactly what
Who was that?
I thought. I'll dismiss it, I guess. That was me calling upon the presence. I'll whistle for the group to come over.
All right. As this whistle happens, you watch as that darkened shadow area dissipates and the light begins to streak back through. And Kazur has now dropped his stealthy demeanor, and you can now see his shadow or his silhouette against the tree line in the back.
He's over here like a warlock / rogue / ranger /
I'll be like,
Only
Minute.
Fork knows my character. It's so great. I love this character design.
It's pretty
Oh.
cool. It's a bitch for me as a DM, but it's pretty cool.
I assume we make our way over.
well, I'll hear him whistle and be like, "What the fuck? Who do we think? Who does he think I am? My dog?" I'll be like,
You,
"Sometimes, actually."
yeah, you can turn into a dog.
Well,
Mila lands on your shoulder at this point. All safe.
Okay, well, we should be good to go, so we might as well meet up with him and see what's up there. What is going on up there? She would not say, "What's up?"
Off
I'll
we are.
Gimli run my way over there.
All right,
Yeah,
so you
we
guys
head over.
all
I'm
make
gonna
your
try
way over.
and climb the treetops, actually, and mimic what he did, and I'm probably gonna fall off.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try.
For you, I would like you to make a acrobatics check to first climb the tree. Or this would
Ina.
be a athletics check to climb the tree.
11.
You know,
Athletics?
Yeah.
Sweetheart,
9.
I don't
9.
know if you should attempt that.
She's doing it anyway.
You're getting
Ina-
a little on in your years.
Gets about or 3/4 of the way up, and you watch her feet slip, and she grabs tight against the tree. Her like gnomish fingers. She doesn't fall.
Slides.
Barely make it up to the top of the tree.
Oh. Okay.
If you would like to try and bound through the limbs, roll an
I'm
acrobatics check now.
Leap hard. To the next one.
She's not even gonna try and be stealthy is the funny thing either. It's gonna be loud as fuck.
Can
Oh, I
Oh,
got a
no, that's
natural one.
Oh.
Ooh, with a plus
So-
one.
Wait,
You
wait,
guys-
can I say that since Rose is seeing her doing all this shit, Rose is like, "Oh no, I'm gonna," and like try to catch her if she like.
Yeah.
falls.
So
Okay.
she gets up on the top of the tree, and you can tell she's already. She gets her energy up. She goes to jump, and the tree limb falls out from under your feet, and you're like, "Fuck," and just starts plummeting down. Make a do a dexterity check to see how well you catch her, because she's still falling about 20 feet onto plate armor, basically. So
this is
Yeah, that's.
Baron?
What'd you
Baron is
get?
gonna try to catch her because he already did, and she didn't turn into a fucking bird then.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to catch this clusterfuck of a mess.
I'm
Sorry, that was really loud, but the 0 cracked me up
If-
so hard. I'm sorry.
if she didn't roll a natural 1, I might let you, Baron. But the fact that it's 2 failures, something's got to happen here. So,
I said I'm not gonna
oh,
help,
okay. I
'cause
thought you
did
wanted
help.
to. Okay.
I
I
didn't
did
hear
help
the
the
nod.
one time. She landed on me.
Oh yeah. All right. So, Ina falls. Rose goes to catch her, trips over a tree root, and falls in a pile of you're not entirely sure what yet. As Ina comes, and she's small, but all of that weight slams onto the back of Rose.
Oh!
You both take 6 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall, and the wind is knocked out of Rose as you fall straight on her back, and her face is then slammed once again into the pile of you're not entirely sure what.
You could hear her voice in whatever the hell this is going. Ina.
I'm gonna
Not
be like
happy.
rubbing my rump because I feel like I would have like hit my butt bone really
Oh
hard.
yeah, it's
Like-
numb. You hit the tailbone on her armor. Yeah, it's numb.
Oh,
Oh, if that fucking branch hadn't broken, I could have done it.
Ina, you can turn into a squirrel or a bird or
What?
anything more than an old lady.
Could you please get off of me?
I'll try and like I'll get up and my butt will hurt too much and I'll fall back down.
So she gets up and you start to lift yourself up, and then Ina's like, nope, and then falls back on and puts your face back into it. You also
No, I
have a
guess-
strength of like a fucking Superman and can lift a small gnomish person.
Well, Ina, she'll try and like, okay, I'll try this and roll off.
Can I like try to do like a push up from the ground, badass as hell with Ina on my back and like just push her the fuck off
So,
of me?
Ina, you go to roll off right as Rose goes to do a push up, and it kind of throws you like 5 or 6 feet off to the side as you go rolling through the grass.
Boom, 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 boom.
Mhm.
So
I'm gonna
So-
yell super sarcastically because I feel like this is taking way too much longer than I was anticipating for my whistle to respond, and
Mhm.
just yell out, "A whistle means get over here."
yeah, we're on her way because you're not used to how shitty we are. I think.
I'll rip a piece of my cloak and give it to you to wipe. Oh,
Okay, she's doing it. She's using it to wipe off herself as she like gives you daggers for eyes. She's pissed at you for this.
it was the branch.
It is just mud, though. So.
Okay.
Good.
It's a mud mask. People in my hometown do it all the time.
I think Rosalind doesn't want to hear about your hometown. right now.
Oh,
So,
alright. Ow.
as you both passively aggressively walk towards Kazur, Baron
waddle.
kind of leading the pack at this point. You make your way there and see the same scene: a partially decayed body slumped against the stump of a tree, head resting on a blade that has been slammed a few inches into it.
Do I recognize the body?
Yeah, do I recognize the armor or anything? of the sort?
Rose, you make a history check. Ina, no, you do not recognize the body.
Okay, dice, be kind to me. You made me roll a 0. You gotta, throw me to the other side. 12.
12. Okay. The design of the armor is familiar. You don't recognize it as ever being an Estalia armor set for either the captains or any kind of higher ranking official or anything like that. And you don't recognize it to be of Balnock. So you know it's from this continent, but you don't recognize where from.
Roses also wants to look at the blade because since she's like passionate about weaponry, she might recognize the style of blade or where it's from.
Okay. What are you gonna
I
say, Baron?
wouldn't touch it if I were you.
Of course. Do I need to roll history again?
This one, just do a straight intelligence check for me on this one. Baron, what were you gonna ask?
Could I, like, aid her in some way since I probably studied armors? of
For the
different
blade, I'll say
continents?
for the blade, I'll say yes. The armor, Baron, you roll a history check with advantage from Rose.
Yeah, Rose says out loud, that armor's from around this continent, and that helps.
And Rose, you can have advantage on your intelligence check also.
Okay. you-
That was. I'm glad there was advantage. It was
13.
history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, history.
That is 19.
19. Okay.
Oh, nice.
With Rose's
That's
help
awesome.
saying and kind of like closing down the area of where this armor could have come from. I forgot to put that on replay. You can make out that this is an armor from the hero area. Probably, or it's an older one. They haven't used this style of armor in a long time. And you've only read about it in some of the knowledge that you guys had studying from armor. You've never actually
Hero
seen a
armor
set.
Here?
And
wait.
the blade for you, Rose, it is a two-handed style weapon, right now there's about 3 to 4 feet of blade still here. And from what you recognize about the shape and weight, or not weight, but shape and width and design of the blade is there's about another foot of blade missing. And the handle is going to be a nice large chunk as well, as it's a two-handed weapon of some sort.
Did Baron say, oh, this is Kiro armor?
Yeah, I would definitely mention that, especially like directly to you.
Kiro armor? That's weird. We're very far from Kiro lands.
Yeah, and I mean this is older Kiro armor, so I would guess that this person's been here for a while, or
Does Rose remember if there's any wars or battles that Kiro had participated in the past that would put them in this
too.
general vicinity? Yeah, that's true. Ina would also be good at this too.
Ina's people may have killed this man.
Yeah?
ooh,
You got a bit close.
No, we wouldn't kill. I feel like we
Ina,
wouldn't kill. We would just turn people away.
You would know that this is not a weapon that your people would use.
they use the weapon of love.
Yeah, they use sticks and
Gotta
stones
find
because they
me
do break
notes.
bones.
Well, Rose is thinking maybe this is a weapon from Balnock.
What's odd about this is that the blade has no rust. The armor is rusted. The blood is dried, clearly from, his head's on the blade. There should have been some blood on there, and that would rust the blade eventually over time, but there's none.
That is strange.
Hmm.
Would I be able to identify the blade portion, like the clean blade? You know what I mean?
You can certainly try. Rose, make another
Rose?
history check for me. Ina, make a do a history check as well.
This is gonna be a little.
Would Baron have advantage because Rosaline said, oh, "This is an old two-handed weapon. I know this." Blah 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 blah.
Well,
She's
he's-
like pointing out.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna cast identify.
He's gonna cast
Okay.
identify on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it as a ritual spell, so I don't.
Can
have
I?
Okay.
spell slot.
I got a natural 20.
I know there's
Plus
some
three.
decay there, but I'm wondering, like, are his eyes open or closed? Is there an emotional expression that I could read potentially?
The skin and eyeballs are gone, as those are usually first to be eaten by wildlife. So all of the soft tissue that is available is gone. And with how decayed it is, the skin and muscle has drooped so much you can't make out any facial.
Okay, jaw
Thanks.
position
Open?
maybe? Is it a
Yeah.
gap? Is it closed?
It is closed because of when he died, it slumped on that blade
Gotcha.
against the tree.
Gotcha.
And yeah, Baron's casting identify so that he can't really have advantage. It's just something he does. Are you doing it as a spell or are you going to do it as a ritual?
I was gonna do it as a ritual.
Okay. So
Got a
Rose,
12.
you got a 12. Ina got a natural 20 on her history check. You do
Okay.
know that Kiro has been involved in wars. You can't remember exactly when or with whom. It's been a while since you studied that material. And Kiro generally tries to keep themselves out of wars nowadays. So it's kind of fallen out of your head. Ina, you remember a very long time ago, like when you were child gnome years, there was another civilization on this continent, island, if you will, named Belaya,
Balea.
which didn't really get along with most of the other civilizations here. And you know that Kiro at one point was involved in a conflict of some sort with Belaya. And you know
Do I know
Belaya,
whereabouts it was?
with a natural 20, you would.
Like the,
The old city ruins down there by Valnaarmn. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's in this Parsley area. Who knows? I'm
Is
curious.
that why you wrote this?
It is.
Oh, this was.
Gosh,
What the
dang.
fuck's he up here?
Interesting.
Mhm.
Huh. I haven't heard of Balea in a while.
When she says that name, you recognize the civilization, and you do know from your studies that they weren't well liked by Estalia or some of the other cities. But with your check, you don't recognize anything about the war.
Yeah. Okay.
Would I have any clue why it would be up here? They would be fighting up here?
You just knew that they were in conflict with each other. You have no idea because
Balea was
you
in
guys kept to yourselves. You didn't know the travels in the conflict regions and stuff like that.
Mhm.
My guess would be a true borders of Balea. I'm gonna assume just geographically. Has your city ever been a city, Ina? Or are we always hidden?
I think it was always.
As far as
You
you're
have
aware.
you have no past of war or anything? Okay. My guess this far north, maybe the Balayan troops were moving to Estalia to attack, and Kiro helped and stop that front, maybe?
True?
I mean, Kiro could
Anyway.
have them off the face of
True.
the earth. You're
Or
right.
this is a Kiro man here that is
Mhm.
dead.
Well, there's always casualties on both sides, right?
Yeah.
Are
Hmm.
there any metals that do not rust?
In this
Does
world.
Bear know this? I feel like this is something you would know.
So there are metals that don't rust, but they all generally show signs of weathered or wear. The one thing you do know is that items of magical nature or enchanted ones do not rust. However, they also do not generally break.
Hmm.
All enchanted items don't rust?
Yeah.
Cool.
I just think it's weird that this blade looks like it's brand new, but obviously this man was murdered like a long ass
Yeah.
time ago.
So
I mean,
while they're having this conversation, Baron, you sit down and you cast you ritually identify this weapon, or at least you attempt to. there's something there to grasp at. You can grab hold of this information, but it's like you've got a book in your hand, but all the pages are blank. So you know that it's something that can be or has been or will be, but there's something pushing back that is not letting you reach through to find out what this is. So you do find out that it is a magical artifact or magical thing, but you don't know what it does or what it is.
In the middle of that, I'm gonna mark a little spot on my map. That way I know how to traverse back to this specific point.
Okay.
That's a point of inquiry.
I'm gonna let the group know, like, I should be able to figure out what's going on with this blade, but something's stopping me from doing it. It's almost like someone's protecting this blade in a way.
Should we try dislodging it?
No.
I would have touched it when I did that spell, because it is a touch spell.
Mm-hmm.
Did I just noticed. Anything happen when I touched it, or I'm okay?
So as he's doing this, you guys are having a conversation. You turn around and Baron's hand is just like resting on this blade now, and you're like, no! But no, nothing happens. It's wedged tight in that tree. And it would take some effort to get it out and would probably cause a bit of damage as you have to pull on the blade side of the blade to get it out. Whether you use tools or something like that, you could get it out without that. But no, nothing odd happens as you touch the blade.
On the other side of the tree, I'm going to go ahead and start digging.
Okay.
Just like with my hands. I'm assuming the soil here is pretty soft or moist because it's underneath tree canopies. So
yeah, it's not like hard prairie land. It's pretty malleable. You can start digging with your hands.
I wonder, like, I feel like Ina would have like been traveling pretty much and moving around her whole life. Would she know where like the other ruins are, like general locations, like? Because I
of Belaya?
Ranger. Well, like of Belaya, of the one down here. Like, would she know there's ruins around here?
Belaya's the only, like, there's ruins all over the place of outposts and houses that have been built in the woods, of all kinds of different little things that have been built and then when they were abandoned have been reclaimed by nature. So you know where there are ruins at. You don't necessarily know what the buildings used to be or what they are now, but you do know there are ruins scattered about this land quite heavily.
But is there any like heavy big ruins like
Belaya?
Other than Belaya?
Not really. There are some larger military encampments, like this one up top next to Estalia was a larger, almost fort type military encampment, but most other ones were small outposts that were built for the cities that needed to use them at the times.
Okay.
We're not in any sort of danger, are we? Perhaps this is just some sort of ancient burial ground, I guess you could say, for this person who met their demise.
I wouldn't have called you over if I sensed danger.
I wonder.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
This like seems to have happened a long time ago, and how long ago would you guess it's happened? Anyone know?
Based off of Rose's history that she remembers of Belaya and Kiro, would she give a rough estimate?
Make a medicine check, or you can make a history check. If somebody wants to look at the body and make a medicine check, they can.
Can I do that? I guess in essence
+8
with my death knowledge.
So either two people can do it individually, or one person does it with advantage. I'm not going to let everybody roll.
Okay.
I have
14.
a +5, so
14.
Oh, I have a +8.
Oh shit! Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I'll do it.
I was gonna try and lean on religion for it with my goddess of the dead.
Oh. Pink. Please.
Nudes or not nudes? Rose.
I got 2 4s.
Oof.
Jesus fucking Christ. So 12.
It should be like hundreds of years old. It should be by all
Desolation
counts.
period?
Yeah, this should be hundreds of years old. It's actually strange that this body has any meat on it still.
But yeah, it should be like hundreds of years old. But both of you can, and through your years of living, can tell that this is probably 50 to 60 years old.
Hmm.
I mean,
The body?
Mm-hmm.
people collect old armor. Maybe it was just by chance
I
a
Doubt
random
that.
explorer.
Mhm.
I'm just spitballing here.
There's
Per-
something off. There's a magical blade of some sort.
Hmm.
There's a man wearing armor from hundreds of years ago, with a corpse that's maybe a few years old at most. It's a miracle there's flesh on it still, but
Perhaps.
It's pretty
I-
well closed up by the armor, so
I'm not a very magic expert, but perhaps the magical blade kept the body intact for hundreds of years?
maybe
Hmm.
scared off scavengers, maybe? I don't know.
Hmm.
Including the bacteria. Oh, wait, do we know what bacteria is? in this
no.
world?
Oh,
Just
Including-
scavengers.
thank
Fungus and
God, Rose be
birds.
freaking the fuck out even more.
Bacteria is magic to us.
Yeah, so
Midichlorians.
midichlorians that
How magic works.
yeah. Or perhaps maybe this area, we're in a protected magical area. What if we entered a time portal accidentally?
Okay, you're over
Holy.
jumping this way too much, Rose.
I don't know enough about magic. I'm just bringing up random ideas.
You-
I've read books.
I'm just gonna go start like looting him. Like, not like looting him, but like I'm looking for like any little trinket or like anything that he might have had that was personal to him, like inside his armor or like a something, you know.
Okay, make an
Got a picture of his
investigation
wife
check.
and kids.
Can
His
I-
name, social security
Investigation.
number.
Can I guide Ina on that?
You certainly can. She hasn't rolled yet.
Would you
Wait,
look at that? A
investigation?
birth certificate.
investigation.
Mm.
I'm still digging with my hands here.
And you
Where
can
is
add a
investigation?
D4 too.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Nine.
Add a
Mhm.
D4.
I did.
Oh, add it again.
Keep adding it until you get a 20.
Ah.
It's like blackjack in a weird
you
way.
dig through what would be pockets on armor, and you kind of go into some of the creases and stuff and look for pouches or anything that may be on this person. You find a couple stray silver that have been like under the leg, like somebody grabbed some silver and they fell under his leg. They're old, they're dirty, but you don't find anything else on them really.
I'm gonna take the coins then and look at them and see if like do they have any like dates or anything on them.
No. Generally money around in these continents is just stamped with a seal of their city or leader or something like that. So there's no dates on
Who's the
them.
leader?
Roll a history check.
Hey, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Do a what?
Do a history check.
Did you talk about the coins with Rose?
Yeah, I would
'Cause
have brought
again,
it and shown you guys, but
I will assist you.
Is it Queen Elizabeth?
hell yeah, bitch.
Wow,
15.
that doesn't surprise me. She is very old.
15. Did you do
No,
that? Did you roll
Princess
that with
Diana,
advantage?
Damn it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, do it with advantage because Rose is helping.
I'm helping.
Oh, 19.
19. All right. You recognize the leader. I'm typing the name in chat now.
Good call.
As Lasoyo Kiro.
I wonder where he's from.
Definitely Balea.
Gilnar.
And Rose, you know that Kiro is a medium-sized city that was founded by the hero of old. And his family has resided there for a long time, has since died out. So you would put this money be like 250-ish years old.
My goodness gracious, these coins were stamped around 250 years ago. We can say the body was roughly around 250 years ago.
Or at least the coins were. Could have had them been in circulation forever.
I don't know if they would. I know if they'd be using coins like this still.
They don't. Yeah, you would know that they don't use that.
They definitely do not use this currency. My father and I do trading with them all the time, and this is not what they give us.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna keep it in my pocket, but like, how much was it? I'm not gonna put it with my money.
2 silver coins.
Okay, not in my. I'm gonna put it in my like little pocket or something.
I mean, unless you guys have any other ideas, do you want us to leave the blade? Do you want me to take it or try to take it and take it to the Temple of Morden to see if they know anything, or?
If I would say if we're taking it anywhere, we need to take this to Kiro. This is a lost soldier. Is Kiro an honorable land?
Kiro is
Oh yeah.
Kiro is more of a how do I say this? They stay neutral in most things.
Well, this is from a time when they weren't neutral, so I mean, do they honor their soldiers? Do they honor their warriors?
Do
So
they? Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're much like Balnock, but more uptight about their combat prowess.
Yes, they are like that. So they would probably hail this as a great discovery. I don't know. Perhaps we'll earn some money from it.
It might be a lost soldier that they have honored or something. This could be someone important to them.
True.
Kiro's a coastal town, right?
Yep.
Or
Yes.
city? Should we take our boat there?
2 birds, 1 stone. We could stop by for more
They do have a port
supplies.
there, you know that.
Well, yes, they do have a port. We could stay. Probably grab some extra supplies if we'd like.
And we may get our feet wet with sailing, on some well-known waters, or at least close to home, right?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm not against this. I can help with dislodging this blade out. I could start knocking it out with and wait, is it like directly in the center or is it like slashed into the side?
Of the tree?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Is it like stabbed in or is it hacked in?
Hacked in or stabbed in. Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Okay, it's hacked in like 3 or 4 inches into this tree.
So I could try to knock it out with one of my weaponry.
Bonk it, baby.
Here, I'll grab his head and place it with the body to
Yeah, that's
take it off the
probably
sword
a
before
good
you
idea.
demolish it.
Rose pulls out Ferdinand for this because it's a maul, greater surface area, like a hammer.
All right, and so what are we attempting to do?
She's attempting to knock out the blade from the tree, kind of like a hammer with Ferdinand.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Give me a second. I'm really sorry. This company we ordered fruit from, they did it. Okay, never mind. Ferdinand attack. A 23.
23. Okay. So you get them all out and you kind of line it up. Kazura, what were you doing?
I took the head off the blade and put it with the body.
I'm gonna go grab the box.
Where do you put it?
Oh boy. Well, intrinsically, I'm gonna say what I was gonna say beforehand. I'm assuming his arms are just slumped down forward, right?
They're at his side, kind of resting on the ground against his thighs.
I would have probably placed the head by an arm or between his legs.
Okay, good to know.
So sorry about that.
Yum.
All right,
I
so
don't feel like his neck is stable to hold it.
as you set the head down on the ground, nothing happens. Rose brings her maul back and swings it forward, making clean contact with the blade, and it just kind of flies out, skitters across the ground.
Yeah, I don't know if this helps, but it is a magical weapon. Just in case you're like, oh, it does damage or something. I don't know.
No, you're
My
fine.
Ferdinand is magical. Okay.
Question, Forky.
Mhm.
Is just from looking at it, I realize the blade is broken, but is the hilt nearby? Like, is each piece of the blade around? Like, or are things missing?
Make an investigation check. See if there's anything in the area.
That is a 11.
An 11. Glancing about, you don't see anything. There's no footprints or tracks. There's no handle, and you do like a 30-foot radius around this area looking for, well, maybe somebody killed him, tossed the other part of the weapon in the woods and left or something, but you don't find anything in the area that would be. Also, Kazura, you didn't find anything digging in the dirt. You just dug up like a 2-foot deep
Well, I was
hole.
trying to dig it. I was trying to dig a grave, but now
Oh,
knowing
okay.
that we're moving the body, I would have started filling in the hole again.
Gotcha.
Let's see, well,
We knocked out the blade, right?
Hmm.
And we picked it up.
Classic.
Who has the blade?
Your cat.
It's just laying on the ground right now.
I can pick it up and put it in my bag.
Van, what were you looking for earlier?
I was looking for the rest of this blade to see if I could maybe kind of put it back together, you know?
Would the other parts retain magic or no?
That's a good question.
On a guess, do you think it's worth looking for it?
I mean, I think if we're gonna give this back to the people of Kiro, they may want the whole thing. And if it was
I don't know
around,
if we're giving back the blade. We're just giving back the soldier.
oh,
The blade itself, we could try to ask.
Around
Well,
about it.
I will.
There is one. Wait, is the guy? He's a snake guy, Valnaarmn. I forgot his name. He's the wizard. He's enchanter, right?
Oh yes.
he's an elf, isn't he?
No, he's a wizard. Or no, sorry, he's a snake.
That was hiding those people in that one house
Yes.
that I tried to get in with my monkey.
Yes. He's an enchanter, right? So that means we can ask him about the blade. He could look at it and be like, "Hey, this might, help you." Or we make something new out of it. I don't know.
I'm gonna blink my eyes a few times and cast detect magic to just scan the area to see if, like, maybe the hilt glows.
Okay. All of you guys glow up like a Christmas tree. The blade lights up as magical. And what's the radius on detect magic?
30 feet.
30 feet.
10
You
minutes.
you walk a few paces out and around trying to look for something. No pings.
The body doesn't glow. The armor.
No.
Okay. I don't see anything. There's nothing magical around. Besides us and that sword.
Yeah, let's just take the blade to. I forgot his name. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to scroll up.
Are we Wait, he's in? Isn't he in?
He's in
Estalia.
Estalia.
Estalia now, yeah.
Yeah. Everything's on the way.
Are we taking the body? How are we gonna take the body?
Oh, I-
Cut Vicky.
well, technically, since the body is dead, it can't go into the bag of holding.
Ooh. Let's wrap it first.
Of course. Keep it all in one piece and make it seem respectable. I do feel a little bad putting it in the bag of holding, but it would
No,
make it
I have an
easier
idea.
for transport.
It's not
We
the
can-
first body to be in the bag of holding.
What?
We put bodies in the bag of holding.
Yeah, we put my daughter.
Y'all
You
put
carried
bodies
her
in bags of holding before?
No one alive, and it's just for transport,
Good lord.
and the family
s-
approved.
Does he have a cape tether or anything with him that we could use to blanket him?
Hmm.
We can use.
Rose has like this red.
Zur, while you guys are
cloth wrapped around
discussing
her hips,
what
and
to
she
do
pulls it
with
off.
this body, you notice that the head that you had once placed next
No.
to an arm is now being held by both hands.
Wait, what?
Oh.
By the body's hands?
Wait, we
As
in
didn't.
it
grabbed it.
Zura sees
Yeah.
this.
And
I'm
it's
like
holding it
taking
down.
off my cloth to like wrap this body around.
He's starting to lift his hands up.
I'm gonna rush over and grab the head in the hands.
Make a strength check.
Speak to it. Oh,
Can I see what he's
God.
doing?
Yeah, you guys are having this conversation.
Ooh,
Rose is tearing her
strength.
cloak or something to wrap the body in, and Kazur darts past all of you guys quicker than you've seen most people move and grab the hands that are now holding this head at about shoulder height to the body.
I'm gonna grab the blade.
17.
When I see it, I'm gonna see him do something like that. I'm gonna grab the blade and try and shove it back into his chest.
Whoa,
This thing.
whoa, hold up. Oh, geez.
I already.
Hold
I have
up.
the blade in my bag.
Yeah.
No! The blade! The blade! Then I'll say,
As soon
get
as
the
I
blade!
grab the wrist, I was 17 for the check. I'm
That's what I
gonna
would've
yell out loudly, "Who are you?"
So as you grab those, the thing actually starts to lift your arms up as you're fighting because it rolled an
Fuck!
18 strength check. And as it goes to put the head, it's now like hovering over the neck. You can see the eyes are black voids, and the skin is starting to rejoin back onto the face.
The blade! I'm
knowing
gonna
I
fucking
can't
rip
hold
your
on to this,
backpack off and try
I'm
and
gonna
get that
pick
blade
my
back.
legs
Yeah,
up
rip my
while I'm
backpack.
in the air, kick off his
That's
chest,
what I'm gonna do. Ian's gonna do that.
and
She's
try
like,
to
I need the
roll
blade.
backwards, and then draw my crossbow and be ready.
Okay, Ina, what are you doing?
Like a
I'm getting
badass
that fucking
backflip.
blade. I said
Wait.
the blade, didn't get the blade. I'm taking the backpack and I'm
There
getting the
was
blade.
people talking nonstop. I couldn't
Wait.
grab the blade.
I'm getting
Does
the blade.
Rose now notice this? Because if she does, she would run in to help Kazur with like repairing off, like
I feel
moving
like
the
this
head.
was happening too fast, probably.
Okay.
That was all happening as you didn't even notice until Kazur was starting to get picked up. And at this point, Kazur kicks his feet up and rolls backwards off of the body as it sticks on, and the eyes go from dark voids to tiny little beads of yellow light, and you all hear, "Thank you."
Rose and
Quite uncomfortable. I need everybody to roll initiative.
He could be a big
Ah!
skeleton.
No, he
I don't
isn't.
know. We just rolled initiative. That
We can-
sounds like a fucking lich to me.
We'll take our break. So roll your initiative and write it down so you have it, and we'll take our break and come back to you with this thing.
Yay.
I think he's friendly.
No, I.
At least we're on the same side of this, Baron. We hate undead.
It's all right. I have an ability called Destroy Undead.
I'm gonna fucking puke. Okay, I'll be right back.
If his CR level is low enough. Oh
Yeah, I
god,
was
I feel
about
like
to
this
say.
is gonna be a bad bitch right here.
If it's just one of them, chances are his CR level is not low.
Okay,
All
I'm
right.
gonna BRB.
We'll be
Yep.
RB.
Okay.
All right, chat, we're going to take a little break, get a snack, get a drink, do what you need to do before we come back to them fighting whatever this is, which I know what it is, but they don't know what it is. So we'll be right back. Get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, do what you need to do. I gotta pee, so that's what I do best. We'll be right back, chat. We're back.
I am back.
We're back.
I had a fruit roll up and refilled my water.
There you go.
Nice.
I made 2 sandwiches. One for
The
now.
music
One
that I
for in
want.
like an hour.
That's
Yes.
I didn't cast Cure Wounds from their fall, did I?
No.
I didn't.
I think I hit Cure Wounds after I hit the long rest button,
Hmm.
so I'll just unpip that. Because I haven't done anything with spells today.
Mm-mm. Besides your shadow thing, maybe.
All right. Ina, initiative.
Not a spell?
Yeah, tell us all about that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Y'all don't know anything. What are y'all talking about?
Ina,
don't.
initiative. What'd you roll for initiative, Brandy?
Oh, 11. I put
11.
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not on the chat. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
Gotcha.
So
What?
we had ordered like Hello Fresh for the very first time, and today was our first box, and they delivered it to the wrong apartment complex
Oof.
entirely.
Oh.
So I called and I was like, "Yo, please fix this. Like, I don't want to be charged all this money just for you to
Mhm.
give it to the wrong place." And they fixed it. They gave us a refund, and then that's why I was like picking up the box. Yeah, though the tape was ripped, so definitely whoever fucking got it opened the box, which is illegal as hell because it's not your
Mhm.
mail.
Yikes.
Very. All right. Rose, what'd you get for initiative?
3.
3.
We did well.
Yeah, I have no clue what the hell this is, but I'm excited.
Is it
I'm not.
Skeletor?
It's Skeletor. Alrighty. So, as this thing in front of you rises, he stands up. He stands tall. He's as tall as Rose. Maybe a little bit taller even. Clad in this armor, and you can see now that he stands up. There's a sword sheathed upside down on his back.
Oh, of course.
It has been quite some time.
Who are you?
Where can I find?
I'm right here.
Lord who? I didn't understand that.
Lord Valar?
Bala.
Valar.
Does Rose recognize this?
Make a history check real quick.
Oh yay. I'm using this history stat a lot today.
Ina, maybe we not meme at the undead guy who looks badass and might
19.
actually
19.
kill
It was a name of a lord a long time ago in Kiro.
Lord, did I know he passed?
I mean, it's been hundreds of years, so yes.
Lord Bala no longer exists. He passed away a long time ago.
His last reign was 200 and something years ago.
Yeah, like 260-ish, 250-ish, somewhere in there.
260 to around 250 years ago.
It's unfortunate.
Who did this to you?
How are you alive? Or not?
Yeah, he did.
You did this to yourself?
Unfortunately,
Um,
some things must be atoned for.
I'm gonna pull the blade out of my bag and say, "Is this yours then?"
The eyes flare white hot.
Oh.
As he reaches, he doesn't draw, but reaches back and grabs the handle of the longsword.
Ah,
Do you know who it belongs to? We just found it on you.
Well, it decapitated you. We didn't find it on you.
Don't
We-
worry, Vincent.
We're preparing to take your body back to Kiro, so you
We-
could be buried. But
We mean nothing but respect.
Mm,
I was laid to rest momentarily by that
thing?
Blade?
blade.
Who wielded it?
Those who betrayed me to make me suffer.
You said you did this to yourself as punishment. What crime did you commit, and why are you punishing yourself?
The eyes begin to dim a little bit. And the sword pulls out a couple inches.
mm.
I don't. Blade comes out another couple inches.
Like
Ooh.
his blade or
Yeah, he's the
blade
sword.
he's got in his.
Do
You
you
don't have to do that.
do you need water or something to help
Yeah,
your throat.
your throat, or maybe food to help with your memories?
She's trying to be civil. She doesn't want to start a fight.
The blade stops. It's a long sword. So you know it's a good 2.5, 3 feet long. He's probably pulled it out about a foot now, and you can see that there's this like tension in his head that doesn't quite know what he's doing or what's going on. You know, after being quote unquote laid to rest for so long, maybe things aren't as quite as well put together. But he stops, and the eyes grow brighter again, not as intense as when that blade was shown, but his eyes grow a little bit more intense. Lost my way.
You
Lost my
are-
passion. The Lords punished me for that.
Ooh. Are you cursed then?
So, and the blade comes out another couple inches.
What do you have to do to atone?
Great.
You have to return to Kiro? Ah,
The blade comes out
Well-
another couple inches.
well, I don't think you can return to them exactly, but I'm sure they have a gravesite.
Can lay you to rest in Kiro.
One of you make a general charisma check with disadvantage.
That ain't me. I have a 10, so I have
Nani.
+0.
I
I
have
have
a
plus-
+1.
And
No, I have a +2.
oh, the face of the party.
She ain't really that great of a face, but you know she's trying her best. Look,
Skelly boy?
we could help you on your journey to get back and speak, well, be laid to rest with your lord. I don't know if you can really speak with them, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that can help you speak to the dead.
and then charisma.
This thing is dead,
Ah.
Rose.
Ah. Wow.
At disadvantage.
At 20?
No.
No.
Twice?
It's a
Disadvantage.
disadvantage, so it's the 4.
Fuck.
You watch as the fire grows brighter and brighter into his eyes, and the sword comes all the way out. And now we're going to go into combat.
No, we're not.
We are.
I mean, we tried.
You did
We
try.
tried.
So there were consecutive rolls to see if he could gather his bearings, and he did not roll well on those. So,
Oh.
with
Let's knock
Okay.
some sense into this undead man.
Yeah.
Oh, he
But-
wasn't walking to Kira with us, regardless of if we pass this or not.
No, I doubt it.
I was going to shoot him up.
But he's a lich.
He's an undead.
Well,
I don't.
think he's a lich because lich
he
does magic.
hates undead. All right, so he actually natural 20'd his initiative roll, so he goes first.
No,
Oh.
it's not. Why
Great.
are you
As
joking?
he draws this long sword out, the fire grows bright, and he slams his foot on the ground, and you watch as this similar energy that Baron has used before in the Divine Right expands out in this massive shockwave rippling over you guys. I need everybody make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Baron's done that before?
Oh, am I not far back? enough?
Baron's not done
Damn.
this before, but the energy that you've watched seems similar to what Baron uses.
Oh.
Divine.
Aaron's done a lot of crazy
Oh,
shit.
wait.
16.
Can I? Well, it doesn't matter.
I failed.
I did it at disadvantage, but you choose 23 or 19. It's up to you.
I got a 22.
The 19 might fail. We don't know.
Get down.
Are we supposed to be on a battle map?
Oh, I didn't move you. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Do you want me to re-roll or? you wanna take the
Yeah,
19?
reroll without advantage.
That was disadvantage, by the way.
Oh, disadvantage, then I'll just take the 19.
Okay.
So Rose, you succeed. Ina, what'd you get?
16.
Fail. Kazur?
I failed. Don't worry.
Okay,
It was bad.
I think I'm 23. Yeah,
23. Okay.
or 22.
So Bairn and Rose are good. The other two of you are knocked prone. And you are on my spell list.
And we're what?
Oh my god, that's a shitty roll. Okay, so 11 points of thunder damage to Ina and Kazur, and 5 to Rose and Bairn.
Thunder? Oh, yeah.
And then
Thunder. The thunder.
and then
Lightning and the
21 more points of damage to Ina and Kazur. And 10 more points of damage to Bairn and Rose.
Oh, okay, sure.
What was the total damage there, Rose? Sorry.
For you and me, it's 15.
15. Okay.
And for the other two was 32.
Oof.
Fork.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, 32?
I never use this, so I always forget how it works.
Hmm.
For my staff, it says I've used 3 charges. Does it reset every day?
You should get charges back every day, yeah.
They on the inventory?
Sorry?
It should say in your inventory if you read.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it doesn't.
3. Used.
Oh, no. Regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn.
Well, I haven't used it in a long time.
You haven't used it in a long time. I'll say you have the full amount of charges on it.
Sorry, I was just trying to read it. I didn't mean to throw out the Ring of the Ram.
It's okay. Um,
Yeah, okay.
and yeah, he's just gonna sit tight, slams his foot down. A wave washes over you guys. Baron and Rose, you kind of have to put your arm up and your feet scoot back a few inches, but you stay standing as you watch. Kazur and Ina are knocked off their feet, prone onto the ground. But that ends his turn. Kazur, you're up. You're currently prone and pretty fucked up.
Ugh. I will roll backwards to get back up on my feet and move back. So that's half my movement and then 5 feet. 15 and then another 5, so I have 10 left.
Mm-hmm.
I'll back up even more. Bonus action, hunters mark him.
Okay.
First combat. So I have 3
I'm
attacks.
sorry.
Let me hunter's
Right.
mark. Okay. I will shoot with my hand crossbow. Skyreamer. A 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
1d6 plus 4. And then hunter's mark damage as well. 11 plus 4. 15 points on the first hit.
Okay.
I don't get sneak attack currently, I believe, correct?
Not currently, nope.
I'll shoot again. A 19 to hit.
19 does not hit. So
Okay.
Kazur steps back and shoots one, kind of sinks into him. He doesn't really move much. The armor there absorbs a lot of it. The second one just goes over his shoulder. You see the light, fire in his eyes kind of flash a little bit from the air of it. Anything else for you?
There's another attack.
Indeed, there is.
Okay, 21.
21 does hit as well.
All right, another hunter's mark, and then the additional damage from Gloomstalker. Okay, that's low rolls.
Oh, you're a
D6.
gloom stalker. Gotcha.
Another 6 points of damage there, and then what is the Gloomstalker damage? Trying to find it. Additional dealing extra. Oh, 1d8. Another 4 damage.
All right, so two of them impact like the liver and the shoulder area, and the other one goes wide, landing in the tree and back there. Kazura, you're done. Ina, you're up.
I'm going to hold person. Try and hold person.
Okay. What's the save on
Wisdom
it?
16.
Wisdom. He natural 20s that save.
Ooh.
So you
Okay.
watch as some vines begin to kind of grow out of the ground around his feet and start to like lock him into place, and he just pulls his feet out of it.
Can I use my staff as bonus actions, or is that a spell, an action?
I believe it is an action. You can
Using
spend
the item.
You can
is
use an action to expend one or more slots. So it is an action to use your staff.
Okay.
Question 4. Was this a random encounter that you rolled and then we just happened to fuck up the random encounter? Or was this
No,
like a
this was a built one that you had to roll high enough perception to find. And there is... This could have gone differently, but what rolls are.
rolls? Yeah.
Anything else, Ina?
Be like that.
By the way, Pan
no.
Drywall is fangirling over your beard in the chat.
Oh.
Drywall! Hi, Drywall!
I try well. No, never mind. I don't have.
Are you looking for stuff, or are you done now?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys watch the vines kind of wrap around. He steps out of them, still just staring off with these beady, fiery eyes. Baron, you're up after Ina.
All right. I'm gonna cast Bless. 'Cause
Okay.
I assume that I can't destroy undead on this guy. I'm gonna bless the party. So you guys get an extra D4 to your attacks and your saving throws.
Nice.
Yeah.
All Our attacks, as
Right.
in like the damage it deals, or the
Attack.
fact that it
The
hit?
the attack
Yeah.
to hit, the chance to hit, not the damage.
You
Um,
are concentrating now, so I'm gonna put that little red dot on you.
Yes, I am. And I think that's all I can do. I'm gonna maybe let's see. Where am I on the battlefield? Oh, I don't really want to get hit since I'm blessing. I'll just kind of move this away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right.
Okay. Ending Bear's turn. Rose, you're up.
I wanted to say something cool. Give me a hot sec. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna clarify this because Rose was using Ferdinand to knock out the sword. Ferdinand is the weapon she has in her hand, and if she wants to switch it out, she has to, do the whole switching action.
Yep.
So, but which is fine. Ferdinand's still great. She lowers her head, gripping Ferdinand, and goes, okay, I wasn't gonna say any. I'm not gonna say anything cool now because truthfully, she doesn't want to fight.
I really didn't want to go against you, but if I must, then.
And then she, like, head down, horns out, and charges full attack into what's his face? Skelly Man, to try to
Skelly.
knock him prone with Blut King, which is the crown.
All right, so I'll roll to hit.
Plus a D4.
With the D4. That's 26 to hit.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then does he make a strength check, or is he just knocked prone?
They
Okay.
make a strength check. What do I have to roll? Do I have to roll anything?
I mean,
against his strength? Do I roll a strength too, to
What
like
I'm-
a contested strength?
I think that's what we decided. It's been a long time.
It's been
Yeah,
a while.
we'll just say that that's it.
Okay,
So yeah,
I'll
just
roll-
contested strengths here.
I'll roll a strength.
Okay.
I nat 20'd on
Yeah,
my
he's
strength.
definitely knocked prone then. So go ahead and roll your damage. So Baron, you move out of the way as Rose says this and lowers her head and just charges full speed into this guy. Both the horns impact the rib cage as you watch as she kind of lifts him up and then slams him into the ground in front of you.
Okay. I move her. And I wrote it down. It says I can only use one extra attack.
One
instead of
extra
2.
attack. Yep.
Yeah, so Rosaline like raises Ferdinand while he's in the ground, and I guess she has advantage now because he's prone.
He is prone. Did you roll? Oh wait, did we say it doesn't do damage then?
I have damage on it because I gore.
Oh,
I stick
okay. I
into
got you.
him.
I forgot that yours combines. So okay, 9
Yeah.
points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
She gores him, knocks him down, lifts Ferdinand to the top of her head like she's about to slam in a nail into the dirt, and slams down.
And yes, you do have advantage.
I have advantage. That's a 28.
28 definitely hits for 12 damage.
Because it's a great weapon, I get to re-roll the damage because it's a 1.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I can't-
2d6 plus 5 plus 1 because
Oh,
it's a
I gotcha.
magical weapon.
I hovered
So
over it.
I re-roll the 2d6 only. Or at least the 1d6, because one is a 5, the other is a
Mm-hmm.
1.
Yeah, 1d6.
That's a 3. So 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 1 is 9, plus 5, 14. 14 damage.
Okay.
You did that in the most complex
Yeah.
math way possible. Just add 2 because 3 is bigger than 1 by 2.
All right.
I am bad at math.
So Rose charges forward, lifts him off the ground, slams him into the ground, and then whacks on him with the maul once. You watch as some of the rust kind of flies off the armor, and you reveals a much deeper black underneath than what was once there. All right, he's back up.
Ah. I'm scared.
Me
I'm
too.
wondering why Ina's right by me. Go into a bear front line. Get away from me. He's gonna cast a black ball of evil at us.
Evil ball.
God, please get a nat 20. I just want a nat 20 to show a cool thing. I haven't had one yet with an attack roll.
I'll let you have one.
All right,
Thanks.
it's gonna stand up, so uses half of its movement, and then okay, just making sure how much movement it had. It is just gonna swing back at Rose here.
11 times.
Ah!
Not
He's a
11.
fighter monk. Hybrid.
Well, that would
Just
yeah.
He's a funk.
Because a fighter at max level can swing 4 times, and then you get like
19.
extra surge, so 8.
19.
19.
Okay.
My armor's at 19.
Then it
so
hits.
Does that hit?
Yeah, ties hit.
Okay.
I thought level 20 fighters had 5 attacks.
No, it's 4.
Is it
All right,
4?
so
Okay.
the other one was a 15, so that doesn't. One of them was a natural 1, one of them was the 19, and one of them was a 15. So one hits.
This boy is beefy and mean.
Yeah. I'm scared.
Beefy boy.
Good night, drywall.
Night drywall.
He just popped in to tell Panties that he has a handsome beard and mustache, and then left.
That's what I pay him for.
Pay him for compliments.
All right, I need you to also make a wisdom saving throw.
Me specifically?
Yep.
Oh, good God.
I'm not good at those.
This might be a run.
You will be this time.
You do have a bless. Don't forget your bless.
Okay. No.
Wait, does Bless help with that?
Saving
With
throws.
wisdom
yeah.
saves, yes.
What does it do? Add a d4 makes me re-roll.
Add a
I did
d4.
before.
So
Okay, give me a hot sec. I don't think that's great.
Yeah.
I am going to use my Indomitable, which lets me re-roll a saving throw I fail.
okay.
Which I can use only once. So this is the only time I get to use it.
Okay.
Well, you can use
All right.
11.
11 does not succeed.
Plus,
So
Oh, wait,
Oh,
wait.
plus the
15.
D4.
still doesn't save.
Oh.
Yay!
So you
but
take.
Can you imagine if it did?
Would you?
You take 9 points of slashing damage, reduced by however much you reduce that by.
Okay, so 6.
12 points of necrotic damage.
Jesus.
No, wait. No. 12 points of psychic damage
Oh.
and 18 points of necrotic damage.
Okay,
Huh.
sorry. Let me write this
So-
down. 18 plus
30
12 plus 6.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this
We
might
might
be a
wanna
run.
We might want to run.
for the hill. This might be a run for the
Yeah.
hills.
Ah, wow. That's a lot of health to lose.
And so he swings his sword. You're able to parry 2 of them off, but then the third one he just jabs forward, and you're not able to get your maul back in time as it impacts inside your like liver area. You feel this of divine energy that courses through your entire body, dealing that extra damage, and it wraps itself around your mind. You now have disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks, and you cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn.
So
For
by the
fuck's
way,
sake.
bruised, battered. I'm battered. I'm battered.
And
Battered.
he steps 3 steps that way.
No, he does
Or-
not. That's a joke.
Pour me into
Yeah.
a pan and call me a pancake because
Yeah.
I'm battered.
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn. Yes. That was a good one.
I can't do a reaction, right?
Nope.
Yeah. I can't
No
do it. 'Cause
reactions. What?
He
What?
just told me whatever magic
Oh,
he put onto me, I
shit.
can't do an attack of opportunity.
Alright.
react
I
to
didn't
it.
hear that. My bad. I didn't hear that. Oh fuck.
What'd you say?
Oh, this is bad.
It's also, you notice that it's not looking at any of you now. It is now facing, which you would know is the direction of Kiro, and just starts walking that way. But that ends his turn. Kazura, you're up.
He's not looking at any of us.
Mm-mm.
We just unleashed hell,
Hell.
onto Kiro.
5, 10,
Whoops.
15, 20,
Okay.
25, 30. I'm gonna unleash a shit ton of arrows at him still.
Okay,
And
go for it.
while doing that, I'm going to yell, where are you going?
Now, where are you going, pussy?
He feels so unbothered. 13 to
Oh.
hit. Doesn't hit. I'm
Does not
sure.
hit.
Fuck.
With a D4?
Oh. Oh.
Don't forget
No,
that
it won't.
D4.
I'm pretty sure the DC's 20.
I feel like getting
That
stabbed-
second attack won't hit.
You gotta
Bonus
make that last
action,
roll.
crossbow, expert shot. Wow,
I
these
kissed
were
my
shit
cat
rolls.
earlier.
I missed everything.
All
And
right.
now my lip is swollen.
I'm
and it's
scared,
fucking
so I
hurting.
missed my shots.
So watching this man stab into Rose, who is arguably one of the strongest women he's ever seen, and she kind of falls to her knee almost with one hit. Kazur steps behind her and like is caught between Rose and the thing in front of you, fires 3 shots that all fly off into the distant woods. Nothing to hit. Ina, you're up.
I'm
Did
gonna
he
cast
respond to me
confusion.
yelling?
I feel
He does actually. You hear a tone.
I got stabbed in the liver. I feel like I'm gonna die. Like, you need a liver, man.
You're
They
magical.
regenerate. It's
you're,
fine.
You're
That's true.
magical. Don't worry.
Ina, you're up.
I'm gonna cast confusion. It's a wisdom 16.
Confused.
Please fail, for the love of God,
Confused
please.
Ray.
He's already confused, so confusing him
I don't
will
think
just
that's gonna help.
count-
I think,
counter.
if anything, he might just come back for us.
That's a
it
19.
counters. And
Save.
then
You're
he
a
goes,
pukehead.
oh
Okay.
wow, I have full knowledge now. Like math.
So he's walking and he stops for a second, and you watch as the fire in the eye is dim to like little beads, and then they grow back into the flames that they once were.
Okay. I'm gonna be dumb.
Do it. Be dumb.
Bye, Ina. Have a nice life.
I'm gonna grab him. Stop this! Remember who you are! And then
So you
You don't have any diamonds.
You-
Almost 0 diamonds.
used your action to cast confusion,
Can it
and
be bonus action?
it's an
Talking?
action to grapple hold. I mean, you can talk to
Oh
him
no,
if
I'm
you
not
want to.
grappling. It's like touching him.
Oh,
like-
you're just like, you know, like getting somebody out of a stupor. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not grabbing him. No.
Roll a general charisma check at disadvantage.
You're kidding!
He is dead set on his goal
I have
now.
bad charisma. Please be lucky. Okay, that one was lucky.
Disadvantage.
That was lucky. I love how it fell on yourself.
She is so into this dice roll.
10.
Then
It was 18 before.
he doesn't seem.
Probably.
Your words ring out. They do not seem to breach any part of the mind. All you hear back is,
He'll found when we need him.
all right.
You
And
lost
Ina's
the
turn.
talkie.
Baron, you're up.
We need the silver tongue dragonborn now.
Okay. I'm gonna do a 4th level guiding bolt.
I feel like we should just stop hitting this man. I really do. I don't think we should shoot anymore.
What are you gonna do? Wake him up and then just say
Yeah.
bye, See you, hero. Bye.
Good
No.
luck committing genocide.
Here's a fucking indestructible fucking skeleton on his way.
He doesn't want to be.
I mean, he's only walking, and he's a skeleton. I feel like if we sprint, we could beat
You can't-
him there with
Here's
news.
what we
That-
do.
you
We
can't be
put
upset
a
at me for
pit with
attacking.
spikes in his pathway.
That's the true answer.
Covered it with leaves.
What are you saying, Baron?
I don't know. They're hijacking my turn to make up shitty fucking ideas.
I'm
Oh, don't
listening
attack
to
them.
you.
Oh, but your turn. You attack. But you attack. Ooh,
That's fair. No, do
I
you,
give you
man?
permission to hijack my turn to talk about shitty.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
I'm gonna come up with a fucking pit idea. Too. All right, I got a fucking 25 to hit him,
All right,
Let's go.
25 does hit.
and that I'm gonna just use D&D Beyond because there's too many dice.
Yeah, it's a lot of dice. Was it 66, 86?
It's 76 for
76.
the 4th level.
Yeah.
76 damage. Hell yeah.
That's
Oh,
like
yeah.
disintegrate levels, man. God, what a good spell.
It is 26 points of radiant
Nice.
damage. And you guys get advantage on the next attack roll.
So Ranger gets
Normal.
normal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
Or I could get sneak attack, maybe. Who
All right, so
knows?
Baron grabs the amulet. It burns a little bit hotter in your hands than you're used to this time, Baron. And you stretch your arm out. And you watch as this ball of energy that you guys have seen him shoot before grows about twice as big, and then flings across. You're kind of like enshrouded by this magical energy as it explodes over and then comes back and wraps around him and lights him up like a damn Christmas tree in the middle of these woods.
Fuck yeah.
Is he bruised?
Nope.
Is he
Well,
dead?
nope.
Okay.
This ain't it, Chief. This ain't it.
Excited? Yeah, we might want to.
We saw nothing.
What? Kiro got completely wiped out? Oh god, that's awful. Never would have saw that coming.
For my bonus action, would I be able to pull that blade out again?
I'll say since it's an item, I'll let that be a bonus action. It's not like you're changing weapons out or anything. It's just like it would be like pulling a potion out of your pocket. So I'll say yeah, that could be a bonus action.
Yeah, just an item. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna move behind him.
Okay.
Papa.
Rose, you're up.
Why? She's like holding on to the side where he's stabbed. God, I can attack, but like, what point is it? So she's gonna just be like, please, I beg of you to snap out of it. And then attack. Run up and attack. And she doesn't get advantage because of a guiding bolt.
You get one straight hit,
normal.
and then the rest of them are
Disadvantage.
disadvantage,
You get your D4.
and you get your D4.
Oh wow, lovely.
Hey,
Also, let me
don't knock
reload
glass.
roll 20 because it's like not
Mm.
loading my page at all, so I can't see my stuff.
I hit my mic. Sorry. You probably let him walk to Kiro. True.
Scale Found would 100% let this man walk to Kiro. It's like, oh, Kiro? The fucking hero city? Fuck that place.
21 on the first hit.
So would hit, but in a way that you haven't seen anything move. The thing kind of whips its head around and brings its sword back and parries your maul off of it, preventing that hit.
A battle master.
Please, I don't want to do this.
This is so bad.
Okay, well now at disadvantage.
Yep.
You just gotta remember
That
what
was
would
his
Rose do?
that was his reaction though to do that. So he no longer has a reaction.
What would Rose do?
Yeah, it's what would Rose do, not what would Noodle do.
Rose doesn't want to
Ro-
fight him.
She doesn't, but she also thinks this is a threat to innocent people, so she would lay down her life preventing such a threat.
That's true.
So she's like talking, trying to convince him while she's like slamming in, being like, "Do not harm any innocent. You cannot atone. You can rest in peace." And hits again, but with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Does not hit.
Wait.
What?
Oh, D4.
Ooh.
Does not hit.
No.
Roll your D4. Which that one would hit because even a 1 puts it to 20. So yeah, that one does hit. So
Here's
We
a
hit
20.
AC at 20. Let's go. It's like
Oh,
a dragon, basically.
I know what this is. What we're fighting.
Oh,
If its
don't
AC is 20,
I have
Right down.
no idea what this is, and this is
I know
badass.
exactly
I
what
love
it is.
this.
all right. Ending Rose's turn. It is now his turn again. I had to turn my lights on.
Please just walk.
Hey.
Just walk. Just keep walking, you know?
Do we get reaction?
Wait,
no, we
she
don't get reaction.
said all these things. Does this make him?
Think?
Think? Yeah.
Yeah, I
she's
thought
like,
my shaking him was
"Please."
gonna do something too.
I rolled while you were rolling your attacks, and all you hear back is
Of course.
he's not going well for those rolls. So people are right next to him, so he's gonna make one attack at each of you. So Baron, you're first.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Hey.
so he is a fighter.
25.
That will hit.
Rose?
Master.
12, so doesn't hit Rose. Oh,
That
also
doesn't hit.
Rose, you're back to normal. You can take reactions and stuff again.
Sweet.
And
Oh, it's only for a turn. Okay.
17 to you, Ina.
Nope, doesn't it?
It does?
I was like, wow, where did you get such amazing?
I was just saying, I can just pull it up. It's right here.
My
right.
AC is 16.
All right, Baron.
Yes.
You don't reduce damage by anything at all, right?
Fire. You could do a big fire spell on me.
He's not using fire. Sorry.
How do you check
Poison?
that?
It's on your
Resistances.
D&D Beyond. It's under like the inspiration. Under
All
your
Right
right.
by your
Oh
armor
yes,
class,
defense
it's the
resistances.
defenses.
I don't have any. Nice.
Baron, you take 6 points of slashing damage,
Oh, that's not that bad.
18 points of
one-
necrotic damage,
Okay.
Bajillion other.
Okay.
and 14 points of psychic damage, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Mother of pearl.
Good thing.
No.
Okay. Fuck. 13.
13 does not succeed. So as this blade slashes across like your shoulder collarbone area, you feel this of energy that pulses through and then wraps itself around your mind. You have disadvantage on all attack rolls. You cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn, and your ability checks are at disadvantage. Ina.
Oh. Okay. Oh, it must be in
You
within range.
take 6 points of slashing damage again, 18 points of necrotic damage,
We got this.
How many points?
6 points of slashing, 18 necrotic, and 17 points of psychic damage. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
You get a D4. Oh wait, I gotta roll concentration, right?
You do need to roll concentration.
Don't I get something for that? Yes.
You should have advantage.
Advantage. Okay. That's not good. What is? Is it Constitution for your concentration? or-
Yes.
Okay. That is 16. I don't know what that Does that
How much damage did you take? It does 18 necrotic, 6 slashing, and
Like a shitload.
14,
Something like that.
28. Yeah, you're good. Just barely, but you're good. Ina,
So I do
wisdom,
have the D4?
wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw with the D4, yeah.
Isn't this wise?
23. 26.
26. Okay, you're good. You do not lose your reactions. But as the blade carves into you, feel that oof effect to it, but it doesn't wrap around your mind and slow your thoughts.
I'm bloodied! Real bad!
And he's going to step away from you guys 30 feet. You can take reactions if you'd like to.
Do you have Warcaster, Ina?
She doesn't have any spells up, though. But I think she
Is it
does.
code?
You took
Think she
Warcaster.
does.
Yeah, it's a feat. Yeah, you took
Yeah, I do.
Warcaster. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
dude.
could use your
You
reaction
can
and
cast a spell.
Okay, I'm gonna cast
Of-
fucking whole.
Is there a level limit to that? I forget.
No.
Well,
it
if
has to
she
have a
casts-
casting time of 1 action, and targets only that creature.
Gotcha. So yeah.
And if she casts a spell this turn, it has to be a cantrip.
Really?
Yes, you can't double cast spells in one single turn of action
Yes.
economy.
Yeah, you
And
can.
since it hasn't become her turn again yet.
That's fine.
I don't know if she casted a spell or not,
What
but
the hell? Why doesn't it say that?
It's in the.
it's
a
not
rule.
in the Warcaster. It's a core rule of spell casting.
Yeah. You can't do 2 spells in 1 turn, but
Yep.
you could do a cantrip and a spell.
Can I switch my feet?
I know. I'm gonna do. Wait, so I have to cast a cantrip
No. You
Next turn.
next turn. Okay.
next
If
turn.
you could cast.
Well,
Wait, no, she cast confusion this past turn. So
yeah,
it would have to be a cantrip this time.
Okay. I'm gonna cast minor illusion, and I'm gonna fucking put the like that guy. Remember that guy? I saw his face on that coin. I'm gonna take that image that I saw, and I'm gonna like make him look like he's there.
A tiny one?
No, like the guy. Like I'm gonna be like.
Uh,
I
Minor
saw his
illusion
face
is
look
at
like
the
on the coin,
size
and
of
I'm
a
gonna be like,
human.
he's right here, bitch.
I think it's funny, like the person, like the illusion is just sideways.
He's just really.
Yes,
My
it is
illusion's like
I.
5 feet.
It's also
Lord,
really
feet.
far away.
Arrow.
He's not short. He's just really far away.
People
I can also
were
move
short
towards
back
him
then.
too. I don't mind.
How
I
where
look silver because of the sun.
so
Okay, I'll
you can
move
use
one
it since you're
to
using no, stop.
There.
You can
No?
stay where you're at because as a reaction, you're using it as he moved 1 space.
Oh, okay.
So you place it in front of him.
I placed it like maybe like
This is
I want it
interesting, though.
away from the direction that he's going, so probably like this direction from him, away
Okay.
from us, away from Kiro,
So you place
still in his view.
you place an illusion of a spectral image of the face that you saw on a coin, hoping that it would draw his attention away. Unfortunately, he just continues on.
Oh, bitch.
That's a clever idea, though. You know.
It is.
It was good.
I thought it was
He
funny.
actually, for once, rolled high on those rolls. All the other ones he's been rolling low as a wisdom check, and I'm like, or an intelligence check, and it's like his mind's just not working. This one was just a save against your spell, and he rolled well this time. So, Rose, you taking an attack?
Yes, I am. Bing
Can you get
bang.
there?
No,
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
an opportunity.
Reaction, yes.
Here, smack.
Here, smack.
Oh,
You do not
I
have
didn't with
disadvantage, so
Yeah,
reroll.
let me reroll that. Here, smack. Aha.
Oh,
20 does hit.
Papa.
Ding, like a little bop on the head.
All right, he's starting to look bruised now.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh yeah, great,
That's-
wonderful.
The end of his turn. Kazura, you're up.
He's almost dead.
He's
So-
almost dead. He's so close, guys.
Get him.
Wait, I'm trying to see the distance. Okay, there we go. All right, we're still in good range. I'll light him up with arrows.
Go for it.
A 20 to hit,
That hits.
and that'll be 15 damage there. A second arrow. 28 to hit.
That hits.
Plus 9 points of damage there. Bonus action, crossbow feet shot. 25 to hit.
25 hits, and having been impacted in the back twice, he turns around to the last one and slices in the air, knocking your crossbow bolt out of the air before it hits him.
Cool.
Really cool.
That's nice. I guess I'll chase him down a bit, but keeping a good distance away. Try to keep, that nice 35 feet away. So I'll move. Nope, I can't move. Boop. Yeah.
Okay. Ina, you're up.
What happens if he gets off the map? Does that mean he's gone and we lose him?
I mean, I can
Okay.
just reset, or like reset positions to make it,
Oh.
or even make the map bigger.
Oh.
It's not that hard.
I'm going to cry.
She got hit pretty hard.
I'm going to turn into a water elemental. Boo!
Give me 1 second, and I'll get your water elemental out.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I was just making the map bigger. I'm a water elemental. Ina can go to the GM screen. And water is out.
I can't move me.
All right, you should be able to now.
And I'm gonna go. Let me see. Wait. I think that's right. I think 17. Yeah. Right. And I'm gonna slam him.
Do it.
Or 2 slam attack. Elemental makes 2 slams.
Mm-hmm.
Blam.
Wait, why is he like 35 feet away?
Because
He
you're
moved
going from
30. He was there.
yeah, you're going from your spot, not where he was. He was right in front of Baron.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Because it
puke.
just seems strange to me that if I run towards him, even though we have the same speed, I can't get right next to him.
It's because Ina took the
Yeah,
spot. that you
Ina took
needed.
the 30-foot
Got it.
spot.
Oh, I'm
Got
sorry.
it. Yeah, get out of the way.
Do I still have the +4? Sorry.
Yes.
You do indeed.
Wait. Where's my D4?
She asked
Oh,
if she
yeah.
can still use it, doesn't even know where it's at.
Fuck, what was it? Okay. Only 15.
15 does
I
not
can do
hit.
2! I
Yep,
can do 2!
You got a second one.
Fuck. What am I doing?
You're hitting. Fuck. Today, Junior.
16.
16 does not hit either. So you come up and the water elemental goes slamming its watery fists into it. They just wrap around the armor, not able to make any kind of impact into it. And it's your turn. Baron, you're up.
Baron is up, but he has like disadvantage at everything still, right?
Yeah, a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks and no reactions.
Perfect. I mean, you refill your hit points when you
Yeah.
turn
Yep.
into something, right? Like you have a new set. Okay.
Yeah.
That is good to know. I'm gonna.
I don't reset, I just gain theirs.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm gonna heal my homie, Rose, right now.
Hello. I
You
would
are-
not mind a heal.
You're hurting pretty bad, eh?
Oof. Ouch. I am battered.
Battered.
That's
Okay.
like a little bit below 50%.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do a 4th level cure wound. And that's 4d8 plus 5. I'm just gonna use D&D Beyond. 25 points of healing.
Nice. Nice.
That's something. And I'm gonna make my way towards this dude with the blade, like in my where I'd usually have my mace. I'll be holding that blade instead, like the
Okay.
blade that was in his throat. 25.
Look at this. He come. Beep, 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 beep.
We're gonna have to pass the blade off from Baron because you're not gonna be able to keep up.
I know. Somebody take this blade.
All right, Baron's turn's over. Rose, you're up.
Can I go where the water elemental is to attack and then
No, that's occupied space. So, I mean, technically, even it would be more movement to get through it.
yeah, because like, well, I have
Can
the
I
ring of
just
free
leave?
action
No.
because like I can't attack because Ina's in the one spot that's 30.
You know what? There you go.
Yeah.
You guys need
Thank you.
all the help you can get at this point.
Yes.
I mean, we
Um,
are pretty far from Kiro, so if he just keeps walking there, we'll eventually get him down. As long as he doesn't
Eventually,
hit
yeah.
us. As long as he
We don't
doesn't
run
hit
out of
us.
spells first.
We're just like off to the side, just like bing bang, run, bing bang, run. Okay, give me a second. Let me check if this is a bonus attack. When you hit a creature with attack, you expend a superiority die to disarm the target. Yeah, that's not a bonus attack. Okay. And then if that's the case, I was thinking about that too. I have a question for Fork, but he disappeared.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
He
Fork,
took a nap.
if I do a samurai thing and I like get advantage, if I roll a superiority die, does that get advantage on the superiority die too?
No, but you don't have disadvantage on that. Well, you wouldn't have it anyway because your disadvantage stuff is gone. But
Advantage only goes to D20s specifically, and superiority dies aren't D20s.
Okay, I
I
just
do
wanted
know
to.
that.
No, I would
just
say
wanted to
no.
know.
I would say you'd
Okay.
get it for your hit, but you wouldn't get it for your superiority die.
So,
Is there-
if I were to do like a disarming attack, which is part of my martial adept thing,
Mm-hmm.
Does that count against like the multi attack or no?
No, it's just part of your attack.
Okay. All right. Well, I might as well throw everything in a bag of potato chips into this. So let's fucking go. She has fire in her eyes, just like him, and
She's
She-
skeleton.
that gives my fighting spirit. So I get to do 5 temp hit points, and I get advantage on all attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then advantage on all my attacks. And I'm gonna hit with Ferdinand, but I am trying to do a disarming attack on the first hit
Okay.
of my attack. So here's the first one.
Let's go.
Nat 20 on the first hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool, that gives me an extra attack. Right, it does?
When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to attempt to disarm the target, forcing it to drop 1 item. Every time you scroll, it scrolls my page.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. A strength saving throw on a failed strength, it lands at the feet. Okay. So, All right. So how much damage did we do here? 19.
Yeah, let me do the superiority die. Which I think is a 6.
What is this?
Oh, also, I get to re-roll one of those d6s because it's a great weapon.
And he rolled a 24 on his strength check, so he holds on to his sword.
Well, I didn't roll my superiority.
Oh, well, you can roll it.
Okay.
You got to
there's
beat a 24. Okay, so
When
one
you
more
roll-
point of damage.
It says when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you expend 1 die to attempt to disarm, forcing it to drop. You add the superiority die to your attack damage roll. Oh, okay.
Oh, to the damage roll? Okay.
The
So you're
attack's
at,
damage
you're
roll.
at 20 damage.
Plus whatever D8.
So if you
So I
roll,
think
It's a D8.
yeah.
So I roll a d6 on
Oh, it's
top of that,
D6.
Mm-hmm.
which is
You
5.
need a 4 or higher.
You beat him.
Let's go.
So he drops his longsword.
Yay!
Bitch, go!
And because I hit a crit, that gives me an extra attack
Mhm.
because of the Great Weapon Master. And I'm an
And she's gonna
advantage.
action surge and
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and
You know me. You know me.
You got 3 more before action surge.
Yeah, here's the another attack. 29.
that hits.
Ooh.
99.
Here's
2
another
more.
one. 27.
That hits.
No.
And one more for the normal attacks. 25.
That hits.
Good.
Gosh, should I action surge? I
yes.
don't know. Of course,
he
look at that.
he has moved to the battered point now.
Yay!
Good.
So I'm gonna
Oh,
action
God.
surge.
Yes.
God, maybe we are stronger than we thought we were. Jesus,
Which is
I don't.
3. That's 3 more attacks. 22.
Mm-hmm.
24.
What?
Jesus!
We are all fucking-
Oh, that doesn't it.
Oh.
Oh wait,
Oh.
I'm blessed actually.
Go!
So it will hit.
Warden!
With the 23.
That does hit.
Oh my God.
Wait. Give me a second. I get to
What, there's
reroll
more?
a lot of these because I'm a great weapon fighter.
I thought it was only
So
once
one-
per turn.
Is it?
I swear it was. Or is it once per attack?
When you roll a damage die, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll, even if it's a new roll, 1 or 2.
Oh, just so you just get
So
to every
I
time.
only
Never-
of those last. So I've counted 4 so far.
1.
5. I've counted 5.
It says 1 or 2, so this is a 1. That's a 2. So
I thought
1,
that was
2.
you had to accept it if it was a 1 or a 2.
When you roll a 1 or a 2 on a damage die
okay.
for your attack, you make a melee weapon that you're wielding with 2 hands. You can re-roll the die and use the new one.
6,
1,
7.
Two.
More rolls.
3,
I count 8, 9.
4, 5,
I count 9. So roll
6.
9
roll 96 because you already re-rolled one of them. So roll 96, and we add that to whatever you've done.
I'm really
Yeah,
sorry,
subtract the
Mark.
1s and 2s out and then just add the new number in is the easiest math for it.
There
So
you go.
counted.
So 4, 8, 11, 14, 19 more damage.
That's a whole other hit.
That is a whole.
That is a whole nother hit just from re-rolling.
This is why I love Rose. She's ridiculous.
You just
gonna
got to
turn
get
around
you
now,
some
brother?
like cloak of protection and stuff. We need you to get your that AC up. That's all we need, and then you're an unstoppable queen.
Yeah. She's already got like adamantine armor. People can't crit on her.
Mm.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Not that sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to decide what he wants to do now.
Oh, she
Hi.
adds, I can't let you harm any innocent, so I must keep you at bay.
while fucking beating the shit out of him with a I can't let you hurt any what God damn it. Fuck you.
Thank you,
Oh.
Goofin. I'm glad you enjoy Rosaline being fucking ridiculous. Orc's biggest problem with Rosaline, the fact that she can hit 7 times in one turn.
And you're not
it's-
even level 20 yet.
I'm not. Imagine if I'm level 20, I would have 4.
You'll go up to 9 potential hits a turn.
Jesus.
Blech.
All right. Ending Rose's turn. It's his turn.
I'm about to die.
He doesn't have a sword in hand, though.
That's true.
2!
What do you
Thank you
spell?
for the 100 biddies, Brandy. You didn't have to do that.
You fucked him up, dude.
He's deciding if he wants to kill me or not.
Did this knock him out of her stupor?
He gets fucking slammed around like a goddamn pinball. Turns to Rose, and you can see the eyes. They're like candles that are about to go out. They're flickering and dying down.
Stop.
But he peers into you, lifts a finger, and points at you. Make a charisma saving throw for me.
Oh, yay.
Please.
I'm
Oh,
not good
no.
at those.
You get a D4.
Plus an E4.
Charisma. Oh.
I'm
That
gonna
is
break my
not
fucking
good.
fingers.
You know, I was rolling really well.
I forgot about
You guys watch as Rose is gone.
Oh, huh.
What?
Where did I go?
Did he banish her ass?
And
I think that's one way to do it.
This is how you figure out Rose is not from this plane. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Shit.
God.
You met her parents, sorta.
One was a fucking
Oh,
vampire.
no, we
Just-
met them.
You haven't. Kazor hasn't.
Yeah, have. We went to your parents' house one of the first times Kazur was here.
Kazur, I fucking hate you right now.
Why?
Because he's just outside the radius that I can hit him.
Poop.
I'm an
You can't hit
archer,
me,
man.
I'm
I stay the
water.
fuck back.
Yeah, but your friend, you're literally 5 fucking feet outside the range. God damn it.
I'm an archer, man. I stay the fuck back. I know.
All right,
I
and
know my
then
distances.
the last of his special things that
Oh,
he can
God.
do is he puts his hand behind his back and arcs it out, and you watch as this little bead of white hot light goes flying out. You're right. Gotta make sure I get the right place. Whoops.
Don't get
Whoops,
the right
that's
place.
not what I wanted.
Yes.
So, and he misses everybody.
There, so.
Why are you measuring from Baron?
It's hilarious.
Baron,
Was
have
it
you
there?
been
I
hit
think it
yet?
was there.
boy.
Yo,
Anyway,
I've
this
been-
little bead goes down, impacts, and then a fireball stretches out. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Ah, wonderful. He was like, I like you. I'm gonna get you out of the way before I burn
Yeah,
your friends.
yeah,
You
yeah.
get a
That's totally
D4
what.
to that. You get a D4 to that.
But I'm using water elemental's dex.
Yes, you are.
Oh, you're a water elemental, so you have the resistances right
You
now.
do
at
have.
least.
21 plus d4.
Okay. Saves. Baron.
22.
Not good. 6.
You fail. So you take full damage, but because you're resistant to fire damage, you still take half damage. And
Yay.
Ina, I think that means you take
I
no
passed,
damage.
but I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't
she
have
takes
any-
no, right?
It doesn't say immunities, acid, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and non-magical attacks.
What about resistances?
That was resistances.
Oh,
Immunities is poison. Conditioned immunities, exhaustion, grapple,
Oh.
paralyzed, petrified, poison.
Oh,
Alright.
wow. What?
So you both take half damage.
Okay. I love
Fire.
fucking myself over like that.
Oh boy.
47 points of fire damage cut in half, so 23 fire damage. As the fireball erupts and encompassing the area. Ina, you are not, but Baron, you're knocked prone by it as well.
Okay.
I'm painting. There we go. All right, so Baron is prone. Ina is
What was
not.
that, sorry?
You got knocked prone by the blast as well.
And what was the damage?
23.
23.
Yep.
And that's halved? Or
That was already halved. It was 47 normally. It was cut in half to 23.
In a pro. Alright.
Sheesh.
He's staying put.
I'm going to whelm.
Okay. What happens here? He's make a strength saving throw.
On him. And DC 15 saving throw.
Wait, don't I go after him?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Strength
yeah,
saving throw.
because Dura's up and then you're up,
Oh,
Ina.
sorry,
In a
sorry.
second.
I mean, I didn't do that. Don't prepare for that.
Seeing that shit that just happened, I know to actually definitely keep my distance now. So I'll move around to not have Ina in my line of shot.
Okay.
I'm gonna release 3 bolts at him.
Okay.
29 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, I do get sneak attack now though because
You
Ina's
do?
by him.
You do.
7 plus 4 is 13 points of damage on the first hit. I'll add the sneak attack now just to get it out of the way. My sneak attack is 4d6. Oh, those are good rolls on the sneak attack. That's 12. Oh, wait, that's 10 and 11. So 21 additional damage from sneak attack.
Okay.
Second attack. It's a nat 1. Third attack, bonus action, is another nat 1. Wow, this dice is going away.
Toss it in the trash. Recycle it.
There it goes.
I'm okay with 1 nat 1, but if you do 2 nat 1s in a row, you're going into jail.
All right. So you watch as Kazura steps around and shoots, and one of them impacts the shoulder, and you see him kind of lurch, and you watch as the flames flicker and flicker, and he falls to his knees, and then he falls to his face, and he's on the ground.
Is he bloodied? Dead?
He appears, by all means, to be.
Baron, cut the fucking head off now.
I'm still
Ending Kazura's
going
turn.
to
Ina,
whelm
you're up.
him.
Okay, you whelm him,
He's drowning now.
except he's undead, so he doesn't require air. Anything else?
Never mind, I'm not whelming him.
Are you-
On
They can
DC
chuck a
15
healing
strength
potion,
saving,
that'll hurt him,
he takes
right?
bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he automatically fails. He's
Oh, okay. All right. I'm still damaging you, you little fuck. 2d8 plus 1. That's my d8. That's not a d8, you stupid bitch. That's good. 19.
all right.
Bludgeoning
You
damage.
step into the space, and his body's picked up inside of you. It's just being tossed around inside of a whirlpool. Yeah. Anything else?
And then I guess I'm gonna step back and unelemental and then drop him.
Okay. So Ina steps back, drops out of elemental.
Stab him, Baron!
and is now Ina once more.
Guys, I can really die here. Just
Okay,
Yeah.
Baron, you're up.
Do you have movement?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Did you move away or?
Because I went bink bonk. So
Yeah.
bink in. So that's
So
10.
you've moved 10 feet so far.
Okay. Bonk.
Okay,
Good
Baron.
call.
Grabs your ankle
Baron-
and bites you.
Baron was prone, right?
Yeah, you're prone, so you guys spend half your movement to get up.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
That sucks. So I can only go 10 feet then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we
I-
rounded down for him? Okay.
I assumed. So,
Everything's rounded down. I looked it up. Everything's rounded down.
Oh, okay.
so
Yeah.
I guess I'll get to there.
Interesting.
I
didn't know
have
that.
the fucking blade in my hand. Like I don't want to throw it because I'll
Don't
miss.
make me
and
use this on you.
then,
All right.
I'm just getting ready to put it back in his neck or decapitate him
So-
again.
Baron steps up. Ina, you step back because you're waiting for Baron to move forward and hopefully hack this head off. And
Please
you,
don't say fucking
the body fell
disappears.
over on the ground, and you watch the fire in the eyes go out. And then, as his turn comes back, the fire lights back up in his eyes. And he grabs his sword and stands back up. So he used half his movement.
What?
I picked a dwarf.
I thought he was dead!
Can only move 25 feet. in a turn.
And
I can't
Why
wild
didn't
shape
I
anymore.
pick any other
I have 8 hit points.
fucking thing?
Just run away. I'll be like,
I
I'm
need-
out.
Baron and Ina to make Constitution saving throws for me.
Oh, you're just dead. You're just dead.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
13.
6.
All right. You both fail. So you both take 13 points of necrotic damage.
You both die.
Oh.
So Ina, you're knocked unconscious, right?
Roll.
Yeah.
All right. So Ina is knocked unconscious.
We did.
Baron, you take 13 points and are knocked prone, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Bobby?
Getting knocked prone every goddamn turn. Oh, that was good. I rolled a 19.
Okay, you're good then.
plus-
You
All
think
right.
you would be less likely to be knocked prone because you're closer to the ground.
You got that low center of gravity. And 1, 2, 3 moves 15 more feet.
You kid.
Shit.
He's only 25 away.
I'm prone.
Kazura, you're up.
Can I shoot from here is the question. I think I can.
Where's Ranger?
She.
Poof.
Damn it.
Oh yeah, Ranger. By the way, your turn that was up. You spawn in a well lit but very long corridor with red floors and all cobblestone walls.
You're in hell.
Hell yeah. Where the hell?
Cobblestone. I'm in
Where
hell.
the hells am I? Hells?
That makes me want to play Minecraft.
And there's two ways for you to go:
25.
forward or backwards.
I will take 3 shots.
Okay.
A Patron.
A nat 20, baby.
Okay.
Let's go.
Put your
so
blade
this-
in. Put my
That
blade
gets
in your bow
doubled.
and arrow.
5, 10.
Yeah!
10 was 13. 13 plus 4. 17 points of damage.
Okay. You
And
shoot the back of him, and he falls slumped face first onto the ground.
as that arrow hits, I will elect to select him and him alone for that burst of radiant damage to explode upon.
Is that a trait or a feature?
That's from the hand bow itself.
Oh, okay.
The special bow. I'll light him up with other
Okay.
arrows.
It explodes. You watch part of the shoulders blown off. The right arm is just kind of dangling as he falls to the ground.
I will aim my next shots at his fucking neck, I suppose, and just
All right.
light it up. 20 to hit there. 13 points of damage.
Okay.
And a nat 1 on the last one. Jeez, man, I'm rolling a lot of ones tonight.
The one that hit, also, did you shoot those at disadvantage because he's technically prone on the ground now?
Oh, I didn't, but I have a question. I have sharpshooter, so which ignores 3/4 cover and half cover. I don't know if prone counts for that.
No, because prone has to do with just the size of the body,
Gotcha.
and it being harder to aim at something that's lying flat and skinny than being
Okay.
under cover.
That second one would hit still, because it was a 10 plus 10, so 20.
Okay, then yeah.
And that last one was a nat 1, so it
Okay.
would never hit.
But he still takes that damage. Yeah, that's fine. Ina, you are currently unconscious. I need you to make a death save for me.
What do I do? D20?
Yeah, just roll a d20. What?
5.
5? Okay, so you fail one death save. Baron, you're up.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I gotta help Ina. I'm a cleric.
You don't gotta help me. I'm an
That's
old
what I
biddy.
do. You're an old bitch.
You don't need a helper, you need to
I'm gonna-
decapitate this thing.
I can't get to this thing. I need people who have more than 25 movement speed and are prone, not prone, to do it.
Right by you.
So I stand up. I stand up. I'm gonna cast. Do I have it equipped, or am I really stupid? Oh no, I'm not stupid. Healing word. I'll do second level. Why not? On Ina to get her back up in
Okay.
the fight.
Ina, you hear Baron in your ear speaking some words that you can't quite understand in the state that you're in, and then you're back to life.
In here, get up, you stupid bitch.
Stupid bitch. Okay.
You get 13.
13 points of healing. So you have 13 health now.
Yeah, you best believe I do.
So that's a bonus action.
Thanks.
Could I use
Mhm.
my action to hand the blade to Kazur?
Easy enough to do.
Man,
But-
I wish I was here so I could slash his neck.
I know. You're my go-to gal. What's my movement speed?
You have 10 feet left.
10 feet. I'm gonna back the fuck up.
Okay.
Because I can't really get hit. Okay.
All right. With that, it is his turn. He does not immediately stand back up this time, though you watch as the shoulder that you blew up with radiant energy starts to piece itself back together. It may be a round or two before he is able to get back up, but he does not return to his feet this round.
Good.
Oh, when I passed him the blade, I would say, "You know what to do," to Kazur, because he
Yeah.
knows.
Because he knows.
It's like he's like, what?
All right.
He just
Kazur.
stops himself. Oh fuck no!
My turn.
You're up. Oh, Rose, you're in the hallway. Do you want to do anything?
Rose is scared and being like, and she's like whispering to the necklace of Morden on her, like holding it like Bear does, and goes, where am I? Can you help me get back? Please.
Does she not roll saves?
No.
Maybe she's just not
No.
banished.
I'm banished.
But you roll saves for banishment, don't you?
No.
No.
It just happens.
Huh.
But I
In
don't
my other
understand. I
campaign,
thought banish
we
only
had
works for crazy, like.
People come back
If you're
within a turn.
so they she will come back, but at the end
In
of
a
the
minute.
spell.
Yeah.
The save is
Oh.
only for creatures that aren't of this plane to say that they stay in the plane that they're from.
I see.
I think, if I remember correctly. But if you're on your natural plane, there is no need for a save because you're gonna come back.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
With the blade.
Morden, please help me.
Oh, that's convenient. I'm gonna grab the blade. I guess I'll quickly tuck the crossbow away and grab the blade with the other hand just to have it well balanced. And I'm gonna run up and try and just fucking jump thrust it down on his neck.
Okay. It is a melee attack, so roll with advantage, but it's not because you're only proficient in finesse weapons, right?
No, I'm proficient in normal weapons, martial weapons, and simple weapons.
Okay. I'd say that you can add your bonus to it then.
My bonus is the proficiency bonus. Okay.
We just have to put a sign on this, like, do not remove the blade.
Dang.
Plus 8.
Duct tape it to him.
17 plus 8. Something.
Yeah, that hits. I was also wrong. It's also a concentration spell though. So but he's not technically dying. It's
But
fine.
concentration still if they get hit too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to roll a constitution or whatever. Or constitution.
Hey, it's kind of funny that Rhodes is in there. It's
It
fine.
is
It's
kind of
kinda
funny.
We'll just leave it for now. I'll remember that for next time. The one I looked at said that it wasn't concentration though. Well, I looked at a
have
different one.
banishment here.
That might be greater banishment or
Um,
something.
something maybe.
Banishment is concentration up to
Yeah, I just saw that, but the one I was looking at before didn't say that. So either way, it's kind of funny to have Rose there. So Kazura runs up, jumps up,
You need her.
grabs the back end of the blade and slams it down. It goes deeper into the dirt than it did into the tree, but you are able to take the head off of this thing, and you watch as the
What?
shoulder that was healing up stops healing as the head kind of like limply rolls away, and kind of now the face is just looking at you, dark, empty eyes.
I grab the head and just hold it.
Okay.
It's over, I think.
Hey, is he dead?
Oh yeah, and then at that moment you turn around with this head under your arms. You go, Rose reappears in the space.
Blessed be Morden, I beg of you to return me back to the plane that I once was.
Hey, you did it.
It worked!
He's a special god.
As you reappear holding, you look around and you see Baron, who's kind of got scorch marks on his armor, kind of like breathing heavy. Ina is laying on the ground like, and Kazura has the head of this thing under his arm.
Can
I
I-
want to say I
Baron's
turn
dead.
around immediately. Oh,
No,
Or
I'm
you
just saying,
guys-
Okay,
Baron
go
is
ahead.
fucking hurting.
I'm gonna turn around immediately as upon hearing Rose say that, and I want to say there's a little, like like a little that presence
Stop
on like
being
half
evil.
my face, and turn around and said, "That was no god, that was me that brought you back." And have a like, "That was no god."
Can I cast hold person on
It's
the
just a
body?
wicked smile, like a fucking evil grin to it almost.
I think hold person has to be on a living humanoid, not body.
I thought you said he was living.
Well, you know what I
Well,
mean.
he's on.
Living
Yeah,
yeah.
dead.
I
I'm
think
tying
whole
this
person is
fucker up.
specifically people.
Yeah.
not-
You gotta
Hands.
smash them bones, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I thank you nonetheless. I
You're
was
welcome.
pretty scary. It was a bunch of red halls and lights, and I have no idea where I was. But I'm glad
Alright.
to see you're all safe and alive.
We handled it. All right. Well, that was something.
Let's
Oh.
loot him.
There's nothing. No.
You
You've
already
already
did
done
that.
that.
No, his sword. I'm taking it. Mind it.
No. We take him to Kiro still.
Mm-mm. No, we're gonna take him where he was going to kill everybody.
We
kind
keep
of
the heads separate.
Let's just take the head.
No, we take the whole corpse for his family to have
Fuck
a
his
grave
family.
to see.
Okay,
Well-
imagine I'm saying that British, because that is in, you know.
Do you know enough about his kind? Clearly, he's an undead of some sort. Can he be buried appropriately?
I mean, we saw I mean, he was dead there with his head separate for hundreds of years.
Well, I
But
guess
now
we
we-
could put the head in a different hole.
Yeah, just make it unreachable.
All right.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it on me here.
But but the second we took the blade away, his arm started working. So do we have to keep the blade
That's
touching
because
his body?
I put the head by his body.
Kazura, you start feeling something grasping at your ankles.
What the hell?
It's just like, it's very limply, just kind of like, because like it knows that it's there. It's reaching out for whatever is.
Yeah, I don't know if keeping its head separate is completely the best strategy at all costs.
Rose, can you grab the sword and cut its arms off
Oh, sure.
And then she
and legs? Just
They could
Go
back
ahead and get rid of
together,
them all.
though, can't they?
Not if we take each of us
only
holds a
with the
limb.
head. Only with the head can it reattach though, because remember that arm that got blown off? It stopped reattaching after the head was severed.
Rose
So the
gets
head
up.
is what lets things reattach.
Rose
sounds
gets
like.
up and walks over and grabs the sword and chop.
Okay. As you hack one limb off and begin to go to the other one, the limbs continue to move off of the body.
The arm is moving on its own. I'm beginning to think.
Towards the head.
I'll just dangle the head above the arm just out of reach just to see.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Like a cat batting at a toy.
All right,
Uh,
well, so
can I have
all
the
of them are
blade?
sentient and know the.
I want to get the blade and shove it straight through the fucking head.
Isn't it already through the?
I'm
neck?
holding the head. You're not going to cut it while I'm holding it.
Yeah, no, get it. Bink, pike it. You know?
The head will just reattach itself, I'm sure.
Let me ask you this, Kazura. Why are you very insistent that we take his body to be buried in Kero rather than burying him here?
Because warriors should be buried in their home.
Not
Well,
if
we
they
didn't
want to
know
kill
this
everybody there.
warrior.
We don't know what he wants. We're assuming he wanted to kill everything there.
I don't think we should. I think we should take his head, leave his body here, bury it somewhere in pieces. Take his head there, figure out who he is, write on the map where we put the body, and come back if they want
I
him.
mean, the body's just gonna follow us wherever we take the head, and I'm not letting this head go without some form of coating around it.
Can we put the body into the bag of folding?
Baron,
Yes.
make a intelligence check for me.
Oh, fuck's sake. Scared.
That is a 9.
A 9. There's something that's not being able to identify that blade, and the fact that the body only moved once you removed it from its place is kind of tickling your noggin a little bit.
Maybe we should put him back where we found him for now.
Like at the tree?
Yeah. Just humor me.
Okay. We'll keep the head separate.
I'll put it on the blade, but I'll keep my hand on it just to pull away from the body in case.
Okay, so you guys put it back pretty much exactly the way you found it.
Yeah,
Yep,
and
put the sword
the-
back in the groove.
back in the tree, put the body right under the sword.
Okay, as you're doing all of this, the limbs that you had chopped off had reattached themselves and are
Oh,
gently grasping at Kazur, who still has the head in his hand, until he sets it on top of that blade. And as soon as it touches the metal of whatever this weapon is, the arms just limply fall to the side.
interesting.
I mean,
You know what you could do, Ben?
what's that?
Can you warp the blade around the head?
Oh,
Well, we just stab the blade through the head. Kind of like a stick through an apple.
what if we just wrap him up in the tree?
No, Kazura is very insistent we take him to his home.
I mean, they might have answers of what this is, and whatever the hell this is, I want answers for.
Okay, so if the blade stays in the tree, his body can be wherever and it'll stay limp?
It's the
No,
contact
it's-
of the head
body.
to the blade. It's the contact. It's not the tree's not special.
Oh, okay.
Well, again, I suggest trying stabbing it through the head like an apple and see if that's a permanent solution.
That's what I said.
Here,
You're our
take the
stabber.
blade out and put it on the body. Just lay it on the body, like arms folded over the blade, and I'll hold the head.
Okay, sure.
Rose does that.
Let's see if it's specific to the head or if it works with the body as well.
You cradle this blade like a baby.
Okay. As soon as you remove the head, the arms start limply trying to reach up for the head. You lay the sword on the body, and it doesn't seem to do anything.
So it's the head.
Can we take his body and leave his head then?
Well, the blade and the head have to stay together.
Yes, but all right, hear me out.
Oh, leave the head here, take the body back.
Yeah, get the head parked into the thing. I'll ask the tree if it can grow around it, and he'll just be encased in tree.
Better idea. I'll take out my magic rope and rope the head strapped to the blade.
Okay. The use
Alright,
of the
alright.
rope of entanglement I never thought I'd hear, but
Good boy. Alright, well, we're good to go. His head
I-
is not moving off of this.
Okay.
They are going to be weirded out when we bring them this body.
Ben, do you think you could make like a cage around his head, like a little trap keeps it all together? You know what I mean?
Keep his head? What do you mean?
Like some fucking Dominesque shit.
A bird box for the
Dominatrix.
head,
A bird box for the thing, yeah.
and we
Right.
just, like, have a slot for the blade to make contact with him.
Yeah, and it just keeps it tight like that.
It's very elaborate.
Why?
Well,
we
this
don't
is a
want it
weird
to ever
thing.
come undone.
Why can't we just stab the blade through the head? Why do we have to make a bird box?
Once
and
if the head
hide
overpowers the enchantment and it breaks the blade.
And or
All the power of this being is in this head and in the blade, obviously. Like, it's...
I'm worried if someone comes across it and undoes the rope or whatever.
Which is why I want to take it to Kiro, for them to throw it in their safety building, wherever they need to throw it. Because frankly, this is their problem.
Thank
It's
I
a
do say
problem
we
they
play
had
ball
hundreds
with
of
the head,
years
though.
ago,
We'll
but it's
put
a
it in our
problem
vault.
they need to solve.
Okay. I can make a cage for the head.
And then we'll bury it.
Are we gonna do this to every monster we come across? Like, we gotta fucking take this turtle to fucking Turtle Island.
a
because we need to
turtle's
be
a
with other
turtle.
turtles.
Well,
Like, aren't we supposed to be?
Well, it's more of that this was clearly a man at one point.
Yeah.
We should
I won't
respect the dead,
argue.
shouldn't we?
I
I
won't argue about a proper burial.
I respect the dead, but I also don't travel across the world or country to bury.
I thought we were already
People I
going
don't
there though.
I mean, it's more of
To try
a
a
pit
boat out.
stop. It's not really we're traveling across the country.
All right, let's go back to our original plan of wrapping the body up and putting it in the bag of holding.
It's just the only complication we now have is I am carrying this sword with a head on a stick, basically. That's the only difference. Original plan still set forth.
Yeah, we go to the boat, we take a little trip to Kiro, drop off the body, and there we go.
Hell, maybe
Admittedly-
friend in the boat might have some answers for us.
I hope
Admittedly, I
someone has
would like to
answers for us.
rest before we make such a long, arduous journey.
Yeah, I agree.
What are we,
Yeah.
halfway there to...
Thereabouts.
I would say at this point we're walking and talking
Okay.
on our way back.
I wrapped the body up and put it in my bag of holding.
Okay. You guys gather yourselves after that fight that you just had. Make your way back to the road where you once were and begin traveling back up to Estalia with a caged head on a sword and a new body in the bag of holding with what
Hey, it's
to
a
do.
new bag too.
You don't really know.
You know, if we ever encounter something we're like, this is a little too tough for us, all we gotta do is throw the body out, undo
Oh my god.
undo the skull from the sword, stick it back on and go. That guy.
That's
He's
him,
the one
that's
that killed
him.
your king.
He had plastic
Kill him.
surgery.
That's
Oh
him.
my god. You just have your own like personal getaway guard, or I don't even know what to call him.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna
Good
keep
boy,
the rope
stick
of
'em.
I'm gonna keep the rope of entanglement while he's in full form, just like as a pet leash. Like, come on, boy.
But you make your way back to the road, traveling to Estalia, and I think we'll just go ahead and end there instead of going back to town and doing who God knows what up there. So when we pick up next time, you'll be on the road home with a
On
new
the road again.
tool in hand.
Oh god.
Barnaby kind of wants to keep it now, just be like,
Yeah, that's a
boy."
pretty funny idea.
What in the fuck did I just do?
Zombie
I
boy on a
never in
stick.
my
A
life would have come
zombie-
up with that idea, but I love
now,
it.
now
Yeah,
that
it
we've
reminds me of The
killed him,
Walking
can I
Dead
spoil
things.
what this
Yeah,
is?
Michonne. Go
Yeah.
for it, yeah.
We just have a Death Knight on our side. Go Death Knight, stick him.
What is a death knight?
He's scary. That's what he is.
It is a paladin that broke its oath and as punishment was cursed to eternal suffering, so undead, until it atones for its oath breakage.
We gotta
So.
figure out what oath he is to help him die.
as
That,
soon as you were like AC-20, I went, "This is a fucking Death Knight."
So yeah,
Yay, that's fun.
that was fun.
Did we level up?
You did not level up.
Damn.
Technically, it's not destroyed. He's just incapacitated at the moment.
We need to
I'll
figure
tell
out
you
what the
how
hell
to
this sword
atone,
is.
good sir.
But yeah, that was, and there is a big old storyline behind that you could have either found here or in Kiro if you ever went there. But you guys found it
Oh,
by
in
seeing the sword in the tree. So,
Mm.
oh yeah, good job, guys. That was a CR-17 enemy.
Yeah, that's why I was like, we might want to run.
The only reason we won that is because Fork had him walking away from us.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
Yes.
only reason.
and Rose hit all 7 of her attacks.
Yes.
He has 3 attacks, and if he has like buddies along with him, we would have been fucked, man. 'cause
Buddies!
Yep.
He commands other undead.
Yeah, he's like a general of undead.
I would have used turn undead if that was the case.
You can't
Oh.
turn
You can't
undead
turn him.
if he's there
Yeah, he gives resistance to that.
to turn undead.
All
if he's there.
undead around
He-
him.
He's a
Holy
trooper, man.
God.
He's a trooper.
Which is why I propose we keep him.
I'm scared of
Also,
him.
Fork, I think. Oh, I don't know. Did you add the necrotic damage from the Hellfire Orb or not? Because it's 2 types of damage. I do know that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Would I have almost killed Baron then?
I think you would have dropped Ina if you had done that. I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
Ina died already.
I did die.
Oh. You might have dropped
He
Baron.
knocked out.
I don't
She
know.
fainted.
Baron, how much HP do you have left?
Yeah, you're good. You're patched up now,
22.
right? We took Ina.
You.
Sorry?
You were at some.
It
Oh,
would have been
depending on the roll.
close. It would have depended on how much damage how much I rolled, but it's fine. I did not see that.
Just for future reference there. When you throw another Death Knight at us, because now we're going to have a Death Knight versus Death Knight battle in the future, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, Devils, you have Death Knights. So do
So
we.
do we.
Yeah.
Assembly required. That's it. Pull out an IKEA packet. Okay, so we gotta get.
Yeah, so that could have gone very differently if I'd killed Baron. Interesting. I'm
I
so
have killed
pissed that
Baron, though.
you were 5 feet outside of everybody else. 5 fucking feet.
I promise I didn't know it was a Death Knight before that.
I know.
But I do know
Well,
a
and,
shit ton of spells. And
well,
I'm like,
and you
30
told
feet,
me, you were
I
like,
gotta
I'm keeping
stay-
35 feet away, which I'm like, okay, he's trying to stay away from the Death Knight. And then Baron and Ina just moved 1 step too far, which in hindsight, I should have not moved as far, but either way.
True.
Don't worry, man.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was a great fight.
That
Oh,
was
I love
fun.
that.
That was fun.
Yeah, those paladins are one of my favorite classes to play. So being able to play a evil paladin that can smite evilly is fantastic to me.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah, it does. I love smiting. It's so good.
Was Destructive Wave the first thing he did?
Yeah,
Okay.
and he has.
I've never seen that spell before.
I hadn't either. So
Oh,
that's what I was doing when you guys came back from break. I'm like, what the fuck is this spell? But yeah, it does 5d6 and knocks prone people within 30
Jesus.
feet. It's like a amped up thunder wave.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it's scary.
yeah. Well,
I
GG's
do hear
guys.
Playing Oathbreaker Paladins are fun.
Yeah, I love paladins.
No,
They're my
they
favorite.
can be. Oathbreaker Paladin is a class.
Mm-hmm.
It's an evil class. That
If you
can
watch Critical Role, the first campaign, that's who Joe Magalini, or however you say his last name, that's what he is an Oathbreaker Paladin.
Oh.
And he does some cool shit in there.
You don't always have to be evil with Oathbreaker,
No,
though.
no.
You
don't
can
have
fall
to
to chaotic neutral instead of
Mhm.
lawful or something like that.
Yeah. Well, good
What do you
job,
call-
guys. It was good to be back. And you now have a pet Death Knight. So
Yes.
it's not really a pet, but you know.
Sick 'em, boy.
You know what we
No.
could do?
Let's
we-
name them.
The hold in the ship, I'm sure there's a hold in there somewhere. We could just have him in the hold of the ship, and anyone we don't like, we throw them in the hold, and he
There's-
deals with it.
There's the place that I was gonna have my bedroom. Remember?
Oh
Maybe
yeah,
we-
with
maybe
all
we can
the
build
the
a
wires
ropes and stuff?
shit.
Just
Yeah.
just a pit in the ship. Just build a pit and throw the Death Knight in.
Then
Alright,
he's
we're
gonna
getting
start
wacky
tossing, then he's gonna
ideas
start
now.
tossing fireballs around in the ship.
No, stop.
Rubberize the walls.
Yeah.
You know, just
Oh my
well,
god.
he might just cleave through the ship and start walking on the ocean floor to get back to Kiro at that
Yeah.
point.
Yep,
Alright,
his
gamers.
atonement is there. Yes, that was super fun. So glad that we could get back and play again,
Yeah.
and hopefully next week work it. Yeah, I should be back. I'm visiting my brother next week, but I should be back
Nice.
on Sunday. So
Okay, sounds good.
I'll see you then, if not before, by playing some Stardew Valley at some point, maybe perhaps.
Yay.
I'm not addicted. You're addicted. All right, have a good night, guys.
Alright.
Thanks for playing.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye all.
All right, Chatteroni and Cheese. Thank you all for hanging out. I know it's on YouTube, so it's a little bit different than Twitch, and not everybody knows or follows or anything like that. But yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. And they got to one of the backstories that I had written a while ago. So I hope to see you guys next time. I'm sure I'll be live sometime this week with Stardew or Tarkov or something. I'm not sure, but I'll be back. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys have a wonderful time. And yeah, good night, and good night.